Good afternoon, thank you very much and welcome here to the University of Galway Connacht GAA Air Dome for the big weekend in the third level camogie calendar sponsored by Electric Ireland. It's the Ashbourne Cup, we've the Purcell Cup and many other competitions taking place throughout all the fields here in Bacon just outside Ballyhonus. But over the next 2 days, today and tomorrow, we'll give you a slice of the big action in the Ashbourne and Purcell Cups. Tomorrow we've the finals of those two respective competitions, 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock live here in the Electric Ireland YouTube page. But today it's the Ashbourne Cup semi-finals and what excitement we are looking forward to. If it's half as good as what we got in UCD last year, the drama, the controversy, dare I say, on and off the field, you're in for a very special treat. 4 teams here this year who have real belief that they can become the Ashbourne Cup champions of 2024. Coming up later on at 4 o'clock, it's DCU, first time winners in 2022 against TU Dublin, first time winners in 2023, and we'll give you every puck of the ball. But our opening game here, thrown in at 2 o'clock, it's a monster battle. It's UCC, haven't won this competition in 21 years but came so close last year, losing out to a Roisin McCormick free deep in extra time in the final. They go up against University of Limerick, who are delighted to be back on the field to play after feeling hard done by last year. So it promises to be a real special day. Which two teams will be in the Ashbourne Cup final tomorrow? We will find out. Sample the atmosphere here in the Dome, and in just a moment we'll run through both teams for our opening game in the Electric Ireland Ashbourne Cup semi-final of 2024. So we're going to run through the two teams now. We'll start to the team on your right in the red jerseys with the black hoops, and that is UCC, last year's finalists. A couple of changes in the team that was announced during the week, but this is the side that line up for this game with a few positional changes. In goal, where number 16 will be Molly Lynch of Sarsfields in Cork, the new Cork captain for 2024. Maeve Murphy from Cork is number 2. Number 4 is Avril Cashman. In between them will be number 17, Orla Kelleher from Limerick. The half-back line where number 5 is Emer Dignan from Cork. Centre-back number 6 is Clodagh Carroll from Waterford, and 7 is Aoife Healy of Cork. In midfield where number 8 is Maura Barrett from Cork, partner by number 9 Emer Heffernan from Tipperary. The half-forward line where number 10 Emma Dempsey from Wexford, Clodagh Finn of Cork is number 11, and Emma Murphy of Cork is 12. And in the inside line, top of the right, number 13 is Sarah O'Brien from Limerick. Full forward number 14 is Liz Ann Boylan from Limerick, and top of the left where number 15 is Aoife Hurley from Cork. That is the Cork team that will start this game momentarily. So now we go to University of Limerick. They'll be in the white jerseys with the blue skirts, and they have a couple of changes from the team announced during the week, but this is their starting 15. In goal number 1 is Sinead Farrell from Kilkenny. Full back line of 2, Sharon Shanahan of Offaly. 3 is Claire Kingston of Cork, and 4 is Emer Lookman of Tipperary. The half back line where number 5 is Rachel Walsh of Waterford. Centre back number 6 is Anya Keane of Galway, and 7 is Stephanie Wolfe of Limerick. In midfield where number 8 is Alva Larkin of Limerick, and she'll be partnered by number 17 Sarah McCartan of Galway. The half forward line where number 10 is Quiva Cahill of Clare, her county comrade Cian Spillane wears number 11, also from Clare, and 12 is Mairead O'Brien from Waterford. And in the inside line, top of the right, coming into the team is number 22 Aveen Barry from Galway, number 14 is Emer McGrath of Tipperary, and number 15 is Casey Hennessy of Tipperary. That is the University of Limerick starting team for this upcoming Electric Ireland Ashbourne Cup semi-final. So the referee for this opening game is Gavin Donegan of Dublin. You can just see on the screen there with the respective captains. Maura Barrett is the UCC captain on your right, and the UL captain will be over in just a moment. Indeed, it'll be Jason Coffey, their GA development officer, going over with the paperwork anyway, but we'll see the toss of the coin. Of course, we are in the fine surroundings of the University of Galway Connacht GAA Air Dome. Personally, myself, it's my first time to be in this facility. country. The toss of the coin won't really matter in regards to wins, but whether somebody wants to play towards the main door to our right or away, we will see. The University of Limerick captain is Sinead O'Keefe from Kilkenny. She is in the white jersey there to your left. And of course, a big weekend on the camogie calendar in general, the biggest for the third level colleges. And these two teams have been training for this since they went back and started their first semester in September. So we'll get the toss now in just a moment, and we'll see what way it works out. So UCC have won the toss, and it looks like they've opted to attack the goal to our left in the first half. So the referee just having a few words with both teams, and just to tell you, of course, there's supporters here cheering on both colleges, but there's so many games happening all around the facility here as well. Not just in camogie too, there's other matches taking place, but we'll keep an eye on all the camogie news that we have over the course of the commentaries here today. But stick with us for the two games in the Electric Ireland Ashbourne Cup semi-final. So University of Limerick there, they beat SETU Waterford 3-14 to 7 points to book their place here. Their manager, their coach manager is Denny Ferncombe. Their strength and conditioning manager is Declan Nash. They were disappointed to miss out last year. They'll be determined to make a point. Of course, a team that has won this competition 10 times, the last time back in 2020. Well, interestingly enough, they beat UCC in that final by 3-12 to 10 points. UCC, one could only feel for the heartbreak for them last year when they lost out to that late free for Roisin McCormack of TU Dublin. They are champions 32 times, but you have to go back to 2003, the last time that UCC got their hands on the Ashbourne Cup. They're all very, very confident this year. Jerry Wallace is their manager, former Cork minor manager involved with Waterford now at the moment. Donal O'Grady and Katrina Foley, two other big names in their backroom team as well. They believe they can get their hands into the place in the final. And that's what's at stake here. We will have a winner before we wrap up. So both teams going through their last minute drills. University of Limerick are having a chat. UCC are just, as you can see on your screen there, keeping themselves working, keeping themselves active before we get ready for the game. So UL are ready to up and run. Many different counties represented on both teams. Even though University of Limerick missed out on the Ashbourne Cup final weekend last year, they did have two rising stars in Kate Lynch from Waterford, no longer with them, and Anya Keane from Galway. She plays for the St. Thomas's Club. She got the rising star at corner forward last year. We're expecting her to line out here today around centre back, but we won't know that for certain until throw-in. UCC had 4 rising stars last year. Maeve Murphy is still there with the team, Aoife Healy as well, and Emer Heffernan of Tipperary, all 3 involved today, as is Laura Hayes from Cork. Well, she's not involved today, but she did get a rising star last year. Indeed, UCC have 10 of their squad that competed in the 2023 finals weekend. So we've just about a couple of minutes to throw in our opening game. We'll have the respective... Well, it'll be the hurley carriers anyway near us here in the commentary box in the Dome. And a wonderful facility for Gaelic games in general. No doubt many more will pop up all over the country. But with the weather that we've had in Ireland recently, it's great to have this opportunity to be here. I'm Darren Kelly. This commentary is brought to you in association with Entry. And the referee, Gavin Dunnigan, has now called for both teams to get themselves ready. UCC beat UCD 2-11 to 3-3 in their quarter-final. And you see it's the Electric Ireland Camogie Third Level Championships, #FirstClassRivals. If you want to join in the conversation, and we'll do our best to relay messages to come through and any updates we have on any of the other games. You can hear how quiet it is in here. And And just a shout out to Marino Institute of Education, champions in the Electric Ireland Ashton Murphy Cup. That was the first game that took place here earlier on. They beat UUM by 315 to 213. So well done to them. Many different grades. Beacon here, the Cornwall Cup final takes place at 6 o'clock this evening, also here in the Dome, between University of Galway and University of Limerick. Both colleges represented with multiple teams this weekend. So they're keeping each other waiting. And it's not an overstatement to say that it's very, very hard to separate these four teams playing this weekend. In University College Cork's case, like they've beaten TU Dublin in the competition already but lost to DCU. They're ready to go now. And you can see University of Limerick on your screen. Many big county stars of both sides. We're getting ready now for our opening game in the Electric Ireland Ashbourne Cup semi-final. And as we stated, University of Limerick will be attacking the goal to the right in the first half. Few positional switches. We'll run through them as we go along. The ball is thrown in, the game is on, and the first of our semi-finals is underway. Rachel Walsh for University of Limerick gives the pass off to Alva Larkin. Alva Larkin on a run towards the post, goes for a shot at the goal and puts the ball over the bar. 10 seconds into the game, it's University of Limerick in the lead. The score coming from Alva Larkin, and it's 1-0. And you can just see on your screen here the replay of that score straight from the throw-in. Of course, we don't have the outside elements here, so expect a high-scoring classic. That's what we're looking forward to seeing. And UCC will now try and get off the mark. Clodagh Fenn with the ball, puts it high up for Emma Dempsey, but won on that occasion by Anya Keane. Anya Keane with the ball for University of Limerick, sends it down the field, down towards the inside line, looking for Emer McGrath. Very dangerous attacker from Tipperary is Emer McGrath, but the UCC defence getting in the way. And you can see number 2 there, Maeve Murphy, a well-established Cork senior. But you still have a chance of a shot at a goal. And it's stopped by Caoimhe Cahill was the player that hit it. It was stopped by Molly Lynch in the goal. So we've had a goal-scoring opportunity as well in this game. An exciting start to an exciting weekend. Emer Heffernan from Tipperary, playing for UCC, has the ball, gives the pass off for Emma Murphy. Emma Murphy down the right there. Everybody here in the Dome is really engrossed in this game at the moment. Back to Emer Heffernan. She'll go for a shot from distance. It looks good, and it's gone over the bar. Emer Heffernan with the point. The sides are level. It's UCC 1 point, University of Limerick 1 point. There's the shot again out in the right by Emer Heffernan, making it 1 apiece. The goalkeeper for University of Limerick is Sinead Farrell. Batted down, but UCC have taken the ball again through Emer Heffernan. She gives the pass to Aoife Healy. Aoife Healy down, 2 players tangled there off the ball. Play continues on. Liz Ann Boylan is the full forward for UCC, but the referee says she pushed Emer Lokman. So it'll be a free out for University of Limerick. And a chance to slow things down. Well, a helter-skelter start. We've just over 2 minutes gone in this Electric Ireland Ashbourne Cup semi-final. 1 point apiece. UCC 1 point. University of Limerick 1 point. So we start with the free. It's taken by Anya Keane. Anya Keane with a long ball down towards the 45. Somebody shouting out to Caoimhe Cahill to face it, but a win past her on that occasion. 2 against 3 as the ruck battles right here in front of us in the commentary box, but Caoimhe Cahill has won the ball for University of Limerick. The referee said she took too many steps in winning that ball, and it's going to be a free out for UCC. And this free will be taken by Clodagh Carroll. So Clodagh Carroll, well, she was going to take it. I think one of her teammates was looking to take over the responsibilities there, but it's going to be Clodagh Carroll, the centre back, that takes this, sends the ball down towards the left, towards the 45. It got a touch from Emma Dempsey. Can UCC hold on to possession of the ball? Indeed they do through Clodagh Fenn. Clodagh Fenn will go for a shot at the post. It's blocked there by the defender, and an important block it was because there was a player lurking inside. And University of Limerick send the ball down towards the middle of the park in the direction of Casey Hennessy. But Casey Hennessy not getting it her own way. Both sides working very, very hard. One again there by Rachel Walsh. Rachel Walsh on the move for University of Limerick. The referee had blown the whistle for the foul. And is he going to give the score there now? I'm not too sure. He'd blown the whistle. A bit of confusion here. So we'll just wait for confirmation. Well, there's a free out, actually, it is for UCC. That's the decision. Just wasn't signalled there straightforward at the start, but so no score there. Remains 1 point apiece, and UCC, I think she got the ball 3 times, is why the foul was called. So Emer Heffernan will take this free. So UCC with the free, and it's going towards the left. Will it be on target? Not to be on this occasion. The first wide of the game. Rachel Walsh, what looked like a great score for UL, but she cut the ball 3 times. Emer Heffernan just to the left of the posts. University of Limerick go for the short puck out and sends it down the right hand side of the field. Coming across there is Aoife Healy. Reads that for UCC, finds a teammate. Can they get it outside their own 20-metre line? Indeed they do, and just a mix-up in the passes, and Caoimhe Cahill is happy to put their hands out and say, that's okay, we'll take the sideline cut. UCC will be disappointed with that. This is Casey Hennessy for University of Limerick, taking the sideline cut, but only finds Aoife Healy. And a bit of a gift's been handed out by both teams at the moment, because Aoife Healy's found her opposite number, Stephanie Wolfe, and she's given the ball away too. On the run is Emma Murphy. Emma Murphy sends it down towards the inside line in the direction of Sarah O'Brien. Sarah O'Brien trying to weave away inside, goes left, goes right, goes left again, gets a bit closer, gives the pass off for Emma Dempsey. Emma Dempsey gets a bit closer to the goal. UCC trying to carve something here. They've carved a good score. They were thinking about more, I would feel, but the good score carved, it's gotten by Emma Dempsey, and for the first time in this game, you can see work put in by Sarah O'Brien. Emma Dempsey there, skip past 2 players, puts it over the bar. UCC 2 points, University of Limerick 1. Rachel Walsh on the ball again, very busy in the early stages. Sends a pass down. Caoimhe Cahill looks like a target player out in the 40. UCC realising that they have to get in there, and Aoife Healy leading by example. Low pass to Emer Heffernan. Emer Heffernan in the yellow helmet. Down towards the attack, down towards Liz Ann Boylan. She's been marked by Orla Kelleher. Or actually by Sarah McCartan, I should say. There's 2 number 17s on the field. The referee has blown for a free out for University of Limerick. This time the free is taken by Emer Lookman. Down towards the 45-metre line. Again, breaks kindly for Emer Heffernan. The 2 Tipperary players well involved there. On the move here now is Moira Barrett. Moira Barrett is getting blocked down on that occasion. They'll have another go. Clodagh Fenn tried to have another go, but UL said no. Anya Keane there has lost a hurl, but trying to close out the space, and she's done very, very well as the player from St. Thomas's, Alva Larkin. Finds a free player in the 45, but just held the ball up there, and a good hook by the University of Cork player, but Rachel Walsh will have another go, sending the ball in towards the attack. And this is an opportunity for Emer McGrath, and Emer McGrath puts the ball over the bar. We are level again. 7 minutes gone. It's 2 points to UL, 2 points to UCC. There's just a replay again. The ball down by Rachel Walsh. This is Emer McGrath. Puts it over the bar. Rachel Walsh, really very busy in the early stages. She won the ball there, gave the pass off, and the pass off for Mairead O'Brien. Mairead O'Brien goes forward, but just gets blocked down by the defender. UL are not done yet. They'll have another go. This is Casey Hennessy into the hands of Molly Lynch, and she sends it into danger territory, but it was well read, and Aoife Healy sends the ball out the field. Emma Dempsey, between the 2 45-metre lines, goes for a shot at the post, and UL need to be careful here. That might go out for a 45. And we'll have the first 45 of the match. And UCC will have an opportunity And of course, in an environment like this, with no wind to deal with or sun in your eyes, you really fancy the attacker. In this case would be Clodagh Finn. So Clodagh Finn with the 45 for UCC. She's hit better once in her career than that. Second wide for the Cork College. UL like the short puck out. Claire Kingston, where's number 3 for them? Goes up against Emma Dempsey. Discussion on the line of what way the decision is. The referee says, listen to the lines person. I think the referee is just saying for the players to keep off the field. Rachel Walsh. Our best one there. It's blocked down by Emma Dempsey, but then again, UL have it back again to Mairead O'Brien. Mairead O'Brien, the two Waterford players combining there. Great 1-2 play, but Aoife Healy's in there again with another block down for UCC. UCC trying to create a scoring opportunity. It's a massive occasion for both teams as Aoife Hurley goes after the ball, but it's won by Sharon Shanahan. She's from Offaly. Heads for Shinrone. Finds teammates, but the first touch there has neither side given much space to their opponents. Alva Larkin lays the pass off to Anya Keane. Anya gives it back to Alva, and Alva Larkin drives it down the field. But UCC out first to get the ball through Maeve Murphy. Maeve Murphy to Emer Heffernan in front of us here in the commentary box. Crossfield pass in the direction of Clodagh Finn. Not to be on that occasion, and the ball will go over the line, and it's going to be a University of Limerick sideline cut the far side of the field. So as you can see there on the top left of our screen, just 10 minutes gone and so much activity has taken place in this game. 2 points apiece. And it's enjoyable to be here as we watch the action. University of Limerick moving the ball up the field. This is good play. The referee though reckons there was a throw ball. And of course, any time a throw ball is called in hurling or camogie, half the people think it's the right call and half do not. I think you might see one spectator in the crowd there trying to explain her interpretation of the hand pass, and I believe that is Charlie McGrath talking to our future Uachtaráin Common Camogie the Heron, Brian Malloy, who will take over at the next Congress. Great ambassadors for camogie in Galway and in Connacht. Emer Heffernan is a great ambassador for camogie in Tipperary. He's in the dangerous ball down towards, and the umpire says it went off a defender. I think he's indicated a 45. Now we'll see. The referee is going in to have a conversation. We'll just see if we can see anything here on our replay. It's hard to tell if there was a touch there or not. I don't think there was, my own personal opinion, but it could have been a glancing one. But the umpire was closer to it than we were. He says it's the decision. And it's going to be a 45. Second one now for Clodagh Finn. So Clodagh Finn with the 45, hoping for better luck than the last one. Indeed she does. She puts the ball over the bar. 12 minutes gone in this game. And UCC go into the lead for the first time. It's UCC 3 points, University of Limerick 2. Ball breaks in the middle of the park. Emma Dempsey, looked like the jersey was tucked there, but she found a teammate. They'll continue on. Orla Kelleher involved in the move as well. This is back with Emma Dempsey, going for a shot at the post, and you can hear the Cork supporters roaring. They like that score from the Wexford player. Emma Dempsey puts the ball over the bar, and here it is again. Orla Kelleher involved in the move, and it's 4 points to 2. The first time we've had 2 points between these teams. Caoimhe Cahill, what can she do now? Sends the ball into space, but Aoife Healy's reading that well. Contact between the two players, but UCC hold on to possession, just starting to get a bit of control of this game as Clodagh Carroll sends the ball down the left. Her opposite number is Anya Keane. Anya Keane That was a 45, but nobody came out to meet that. And Emer Heffernan takes possession again for UCC. But this is Sian Spillane. She has the ball into space and a bit of tennis between the two teams. Emer Heffernan with the clearance for UCC. And a bit of space here if one ball holds. And UL need to be careful. Emer Lokman is there. The experienced Tipperary player brings the ball out. And that did well to find Anya Keane between the two Cork players. The contact was met at the front, and it's going to be a free out for University of Limerick. And it looks like the referee will be giving out his first yellow card of the game. It'll be going to Emma Dempsey. So a yellow card. After 14 minutes of play. And it's Anya Keane who's on the ground at the moment. A player that has established herself in the Galway starting team over the last couple of years. Anya made her debut with the Galway Intermediates back in 2020. And scoring 1-8 in that occasion. She also captained the Galway Under-16s to an All-Ireland title in 2018 and was player of the match in that game as well. She's putting the helmet back on her, so it looks like she will be okay. If you're just joining us here on the Electric Ireland YouTube channel, our coverage of the Electric Ireland third level Camogie Colleges finals weekend. 4 live matches we will have for you. This is the first, and this is the first semi-final in the Ashbourne Cup between University College Cork and University of Limerick. 4 points to 2 to the Cork College as we approach the end of the first quarter. Anya Keane is okay. You can see her on the left of your screen. And she will restart the action for University of Limerick. So down the right there. Good touch there by Caoimhe Cahill. Can she get control of the ball? She has control of the ball. Needs a teammate in a better position. That is Alva Larkin. Alva Larkin will go for the shot. Alva Larkin puts the ball over the bar. And that's the response that University of Limerick needed. They get the score. It's back to a 1-point ball game. There it is again. Caoimhe Cahill did the work after the ball by Anya Keane, and Alva Larkin puts the ball over the bar. 4 points to 3. There has to be a winner today. Emma Murphy for UCC. Can she hit back? They like shooting from the right to UCC. And what a response by UCC. Emma Murphy putting the ball over the bar. It's 5 points to 3 now in this game. It started off helter-skelter for the first 2 or 3 minutes, settled down a little bit, but it's starting to pick up again very, very nicely as we restart the action with Sinead Farrell. Taking it down occasion by Mairead O'Brien, sends the ball down towards the corner, was hoping somebody would be running onto that, not the Cork jersey, but it might work out yet for Emer McGrath. Emer McGrath against Clodagh Carroll, and Emer McGrath is getting in closer to goal. Goes the ground. The referee had spotted the foul, so we're going to have a free in for University of Limerick. Emer McGrath, very dangerous attacker. The last thing you want if you're playing against her, whether it's with against Drummond Inch or Tipperary or University of Limerick, is to let her get any closer to your goal than she can. So we'll have a free here just on the edge of the D. It should be a routine score and will be taken by Emer McGrath. She's already gotten 1 point from playing this game. Alva Larkin with the other 2 for UL. So Emer McGrath puts the free over the bar. 17 minutes gone. It's back to a 1-point ball game. It's UL 4 points, UCC 5. Molly Lynch. Long ball down towards the opposing 45-metre line. Found her teammate well. That was Clodagh Fenn. Clodagh Fenn just got hooked on occasion, but had the wherewithal to give the ball to Emma Murphy. This is good here by UCC. Can they keep it moving forward? And the referee, he's particularly tight on that rule with the steps and is giving it against the UCC attacker. Clodagh Fenn commits the foul. Free out for UL. Can they make it count now with a score? So Anya Keane with a long ball down towards the 20-metre line. Aoife Healy underneath that again. Herself and Emer Heffernan. How many possessions have they shared so far in the game? The long ball down the direction of Liz and Boylan doesn't work out on that occasion, but Emma Murphy has it again. She might play another one. Sarah McCartan keeping very, very tight there. This number 13 is Sarah O'Brien for UCC. Battle for the ball. Player goes to ground. Play continues on, and the referee, I don't think he's indicating a free. Emma Murphy did go to ground. So is he going to have a conversation with the lines person on the far side of the field? Indeed he will. I think we're going to have a throw-in ball here, just inside the UL 45-metre line. Looking at the clock there, nearly 19 minutes gone in the first half. 1 point between the teams. A different, unique atmosphere here in the University of Galway Connacht GAA Airdome. Just mentioning UCC there, Jerry Wallace is the manager. I mentioned Katrina Foley and Donal O'Grady already. Krishtor Orkozik is also one of the selectors' coaches. The ball is thrown back in. Alva Larkin gets a touch in the ground for UL, so it's going to be UCC sideline cut. Now on a day like today, you always wonder, would somebody fancy going for a two-pointer? Emer Heffernan might do. So a sideline cut, about 35 yards out on the right. Doesn't look like she's stepping up for it. Goes low in the direction of Aoife Hurley. But it's won by Sharon Shanahan for UL. Doesn't find the teammate. Emer Heffernan on the ball again. Gives the pass inside. And this is an opportunity here now for UCC. There's a player inside, and that was Sarah O'Brien. Just didn't come for her. UL should win the race, but that's not as academic. UCC putting on the pressure again. Clodagh Finn has the ball. Clodagh Finn goes for the shot, and Clodagh Finn puts the ball over the bar. 20 minutes gone. Two between them again. But I think you also have to credit Emer Duignan there. And the way she held her position made it awkward and freed up the space for Clodagh Finn to put the ball over the bar. 6 points to UCC, 4 to UL. And really one big difference between the teams at the moment is UL are getting an awful lot of ball down into the attack, but they're playing it into spaces that the UCC backs are covering. Emer Heffernan with the ball gives it to Aoife Hurley. Aoife Hurley on the move here for UCC. Has a teammate, that's Sarah O'Brien. An important interception there by Sarah McCartan for UL, because UCC were getting closer to the goal themselves. Out the field for Rachel Walsh. Rachel Walsh being marshalled by Maura Barrett, the captain for UCC. And UCC have overturned the ball, but they had overturned the ball. UL have it back again, and they have it back through Casey Hennessy. Casey Hennessy has Caoimhe Cahill in front of her. Caoimhe Cahill moves towards the 20-metre line, skips inside the two players, goes for the shot. Well, what a passage of play from both teams, but it results in a score for University of Limerick, a score by Caoimhe Cahill, and we're back to a 1 point ball game again. This was the end of the move. The pass for Caoimhe Cahill turns inside the two Cork defenders and puts the ball over the bar. It's University of Limerick 5 points, UCC 6. We have 8.5 minutes to half time. Scramble in the middle there again. The referee not happy with that, so we're going to throw it in. The two number 8s. No, indeed. It's going to be Emma Murphy, the number 12 of UCC, up against Alva Larkin. UCC have the ball. Clodagh Finn down towards the inside line. They're trying to free up the space, and you can even see the difference there. UCC, granted they lost the ball on that occasion, but they're much more competitive in those 50-50s. Aoife Healy doing great work in the half-back line. Gives it to Clodagh Finn. Clodagh Finn outside the 45-metre line. Pass inside. Can UCC make it work on this occasion? Maybe they might. This is Sarah O'Brien. Sarah O'Brien looking for a player, looking for a free player, and this could be the chance. That's Emma Dempsey. Emma Dempsey gets inside, going to go for the shot. Gives the pass to Emer Heffernan, and it was blocked down by the goalkeeper. The danger not averted. We'll have a look back on that in just a moment. But what an opportunity there. Let's look at the scoring chance here first for Emma Murphy. And Emma Murphy's ball goes to the right and wide. point, but if we can, we'll see if we can look back at that goal scoring opportunity. Here it is here. And UCC will be kicking themselves. They didn't get something on this. Emma Dempsey to pass Emer Heffernan, and a fantastic save there by Sinead Farrell, putting her body in the way. And a big goal scoring opportunity it was on that occasion. We have a hold up in play. It's a University of Limerick player. Just receiving some attention just to the left of your screen. Chance for a few players on both sides to get a drink of water. There has to be many chances to stop in this game. That was the yellow helmet of Stephanie Wolf. She's back. Stephanie did a big fundraiser for Focus Ireland. Tip for December a few months ago. Plays her club camogie with Temple Glantine in County Limerick. Long ball down for University of Limerick, but the ball will carry. And would you believe it, that is the first wide of the game for University of Limerick. 3 for UCC. 6 minutes to the break. So Molly Lynch will able to drive long ball down the field. Astonishing puck foddas. Found an opposing defender, Sharon Shanahan, on that occasion. And coming out here now is Rachel Walsh. Rachel Walsh has 2 options to her right, but UCC are covered them, but she finds Stephanie Wolf. Stephanie Wolf gets a bit closer. Great blocking in by Aoife Healy. Stephanie Wolf will have another go and another block. I don't know if Aoife Healy got a block in that again or not, but somebody did. And UCC have turned the ball around. Emer Heffernan with possession sent the crossfield ball down, and just in there putting her body in the line was Emer Lokman. The foul was committed. Don't think there was anything, well, there wasn't anything malicious in that, but whether it was a dangerous tackle that needs a conversation, we will see. The referee just had a quick word there. Just watching the play here again. Down there just looked to be a contact. High contact too, but the referee just gave a warning. Emer Lokman, as well as being a Tipperary player, studied occupational therapy and sports rehabilitation and athletic therapy here in University of Limerick. When I say here, of course, that's the team she's representing. We are here at the Connacht GAA Dome in Beacon outside Ballyhonus. University of Galway's chosen home venue for the third level Camogie Colleges Finals weekend, and a free one there for University of Limerick. They haven't been level in quite some time. We've been level twice in this game. Not since the 7th minute. Emer McGrath will take this. Looks like UCC might be getting a sub organised. We'll tell you more about that when it happens. So Emer McGrath with the free. Got the contact on it that she wanted. The ball goes over the bar. 27 minutes gone. We are level for the third time. It's 6 points apiece, and we have a substitution for UCC, so we'll tell you about that in a moment. So that substitution is Orla Mullins from Sarsfields in Cork, where number 19 is on the field of play, and she replaces Liz Ann Boylan. So UCC making their first change in this game. Molly Lynch restarts the action. Won by Anya Keane. Anya Keane drives the ball down in the direction of their centre forward to Sian Spillane. She collided with Cueva Cahill. The two Clare players represented the Limerick College, and UCC have overturned the ball inside the 45-metre line. This is Avril Cashman. She gives the ball off to Emer Dignan, and Emer Dignan is on a run here in the Dome. Can she get in range for a shot? No, she gets in range for a pass. Trying to find Emma Dempsey. Not to be, and University of Limerick gets a decision. An elbow went in there, says the referee. So we're going to have a free out. You might have heard there in the background the University of Limerick management who are near us telling their forwards to reset. Anya Keane's free is lost out to Maeve Murphy. Maeve Murphy takes the shoulder. Referee says play on. Now comes to Emer Dignan. Emer Dignan with a shot towards the post, or maybe a dangerous ball down for Sarah O'Brien. Not to be, and Sinead Farrell gets it for University of Limerick and sends it out in the direction of Clare Kingston, but the ball just travels out over the line, and it'll be a sideline cut for UCC. Again, there you can just see the passage of play. This is the high challenge earlier on. That was Lizanne Boylan guilty, but we just got a warning in that occasion, so she's left the field to play now. Free out for University of Limerick. The Limerick side have only led once in the game. That was after 10 seconds. Now Larkin got the opening score. Can they get their noses in front before half time? Anya Keane, long ball down towards the attack. Clodagh Carroll did well there to turn it away towards the corner. Aoife Healy. There's an Aoife Healy, there's an Aoife Hurley. Aoife Hurley wears 15, gives the pass off for Emma Dempsey. Emma just struggling to get control of the ball, takes the challenge from Stephanie Wolf, goes a bit further, just blocked there by Rachel Walsh. University of Limerick have overturned it. Sharon Shanahan clears the ball down towards the opposing 45-metre line. Who else again? But Aoife Healy meets the ball, gives it to Emer Heffernan, and Emer Heffernan was held, says the referee, so it's going to be a free for UCC. We'll keep an eye out now to see if there's any signal for added time. There is a University of Limerick player on the ground. They've been through the wars in the early stages. Both sides will be happy for the half-time break. The 30 minutes have nearly been played. We will restart with a Clodagh Fenn free. It was Sharon Shanahan who was down there, Offaly minor captain in 2020. This is Clodagh Fenn. Can she put UCC back in front? We're gone into injury time. They like it. It's gone over the bar. The score has been given. So 31 minutes gone. Clodagh Fenn with another point. And UCC lead by 7 points to 6. We didn't quite see if any added time was signalled to the match officials. So we'll play on. We have had a few stops in this first half, so I'll be expecting 3 or 4 more minutes of camogie here. And the referee has given the decision against the UCC defender. Maeve Murphy is claiming she was tripped. The referee is saying that she charged and she's going to get a yellow card. So the Cork supporters won't be happy about that. Second yellow card for them. And a chance now for Emer McGrath to bring it back to level terms. And the ball has gone over the bar. We are all square in this game. Emer McGrath with the free. 7 points apiece. And you might have seen there, we've a Dublin Derby coming up at 4 o'clock, the second of our Electric Ireland Ashbourne Cup semi-finals between TU Dublin and DCU. The last 2 winners of this competition. We're enjoying the Munster mash here at the moment between UCC and UL as UCC try and get an opportunity. Orla Mullins had the ball in her hand. The ball has gone over the bar. We'll have a quick look back at that score, but UCC go back in front. Here it is again. 2 players trying to organise control. Orla Mullins gets the space, puts it over the bar after getting a little deft touch on the ground by Sarah O'Brien. Aoife Healy wins the ball again. Down towards Emma Murphy. Emma Murphy finds a running player, and that is Orla Kelleher. Orla Kelleher to pass forward towards Clodagh Fenn. Clodagh Fenn trying to give it back to Orla. Not to be. University of Limerick getting their defenders in position. Number 22 for them is Aoibhinn Barry. Long ball down inside the 45-metre line. Sian Spillane has support for Mairead O'Brien. But UCC have taken the ball, but they haven't taken it back yet. They just have control of it. Looking at the clock, nearly 3 minutes of injury time have been played. And UCC are on the move again. They'll be disappointed if they're not in front at half time. They would feel they've had more chances. The University of Limerick have been threatened as well. Two players collide in the middle of the field. Anya Keane is pushed up. There's a pass for Rachel Walsh. Rachel Walsh in toward Caoimhe Cahill. Caoimhe Cahill trying to turn in the left again to go for another score. And Caoimhe Cahill puts the ball over the bar. In the 34th minute, we are level again. Rachel Walsh with another assist. Caoimhe Cahill with the point. 8-all. Here's the score again. So long drive down by Molly Lynch. Down the right is Emma Murphy. She's got one from a tough angle there already in the game. She's got another. Well, what a way we're finishing off this half. Emma Murphy with another point out on the right, and it's 9 points to 8 to UCC. The referee is looking at his watch. He's going to call for the sliotar, and it's half time here in the first of our Electric Ireland Ashbourne Cup semi-finals, and a very, very entertaining 30 minutes we have had here. The sides were level twice in the opening 7 minutes, 2 points apiece, before UCC got in front of the scoreboard through Clodagh Finn, Emma Dempsey also on target, as was Emma Murphy, and Clodagh Finn again making it 6 points to 5. But University of Limerick kept themselves in the game, getting 2 scores to bring it back to 6 points apiece, and the sides were level 2 more times, making it 8 points all. For Emma Murphy got another point there just on the dead of the first half to give UCC a 1 point advantage. It's all to play for in the second half of this game. Don't be a bit surprised if we have to go play a bit of extra time to determine the first of our Ashbourne Cup finalists. But we're going to take a break here from the commentary for about 5 to 10 minutes. We'll be back with every puck of the ball of the second half of this Electric Ireland Ashbourne Cup semi-final. But the half-time score, it's UCC with their noses in front. They lead by a point. UCC 9 points, University of Limerick 8. And this is the Electric Ireland Camogie Third Level Championships of 2024. Join the conversation on X, formerly known as Twitter, hashtag FirstClassRivals. And we are getting ready for the start of the second half. UCC against University of Limerick, 9 points to 8 to the Cork side. The referee is Gavin Dunnigan from County Tipperary, and he throws the ball in. The second half is underway. Cork attacking the goal to the right, but it's University of Limerick who take possession of the ball. Casey Hennessy sends out towards Alva Larkin. She's got 2 points in this game already. Kicks it back to Casey. Casey Hennessy will go for the shot. It's going to go in towards Emer McGrath. The Cork defence have been defined in this first half, but they've given the ball away. An opportunity for a score, and it's gone over the bar. Number 20 is Quiva Lyons. She's a Limerick player. She's come on at half time, and she levels the teams at 9 points apiece. You just see the score back there again. Quiva Lyons, and we'll confirm who she came on for in a few moments. We're watching Cork the far side of the field. It's Aoife Hurley. Aoife Hurley getting close in. Player free inside. Sarah O'Brien get the first touch on it. UL defence are diving down to keep the ball out of the goal, and they've managed to keep it out. And UCC, they've left a couple of goal chances behind them. They certainly left that one behind them, but well done to the University of Limerick defence as well to block that ball out. And we're down the other end of the field. The pace was picking up before half time. This is Aoife Healy. Aoife Healy towards the middle of the park to Emer Heffernan. Emer Heffernan on the move for UCC. Past the 45-metre line. Finds a teammate. Looking for the opportunity to score. That is Orla Mullen. She's gotten a point in the game already. They're being pushed back, and it looks like both teams are coming out hungry to do their version of the press. On the move again is UL. I think they have a couple of changes made at half time, and they've won the free in. The free in is won by Casey Hennessy, and gives us a chance just to catch our breath again. What a start to the second half. Nearly 2 minutes gone. Sides all square. This is the UCC goal scoring opportunity again. Aoife Healy and Sarah Healy. Did she get a touch in that at all, or was there an interception by Emer Luckman? Either way, there's no goals in this game so far. So we'll watch here. Emer McGrath, 4 points in the game already. Takes the free. The ball goes over the bar. 2 minutes gone in the second half. And University of Limerick go in front. 10 points to 9. So Molly Lynch, the goalkeeper, driving it down towards the 45-metre line. UCC just looking for their first score to settle in this half. Might get an opportunity here through Orla Kelleher. Orla Kelleher being pushed out on the right. Is it good? Not to be. The UL defence making it difficult. Fourth wide of the game for UCC. So just to confirm that we've 2 substitutes on for UL, Sarah Madden and Quiva Lyons. We're in 18 and 20 respectively. We'll run through the teams there to see who has gone off in a moment. UCC have taken the ball back. This is Clodagh Carroll. UL chasing everything down. They're having a serious conversation near us here in the commentary box at half time. This time the ball is won by Anya Keane. And the ball goes out over the line, so it's going to be UCC ball. Taken very, very quickly. Maura Barrett trying to take it, and I think it's gone out of the line, and UL have overturned it again. Doing their version of the press, but it's worked out for them. And University of Limerick a point in front, 2 scores at the start of this second half. And this is Claire Kingston. Ball breaks again in the middle of the park. Rachel Walsh tried to get in there, but UCC have the ball through. Clodagh Fenn tried to pick out Emma Murphy, not to be, and UL doing very well through Mairead O'Brien and Anya Keane. Good work here by University of Limerick. They're certainly having their best spell of the match. As Sarah McCartan brings the ball out, gives the pass out in the direction of Sarah Madden. She's from the Silver Mines Club in Tipperary. The referee has the hands out, and it's going to be a free in for University of Limerick. And there we go again. You see Sarah Madden with the touch. Had the teammate. That teammate was Aveen Barry, who won the free. And if Emer McGrath puts this over the bar, It'll be the first time in this Electric Ireland Ashbourne Cup semi-final that University of Limerick have led by 2 points. She has to get it first. She's got some super scores in her career so far. Emer McGrath with the shot. The umpires go for the white flag. The ball has gone over the bar, and University of Limerick are gone 2 in front. I'm not too sure if there was an overrule in that. We had it down as a UL score. We'll get a confirmation on that in a moment. So, University of Limerick. It says 10 points to 9 in the scoreboard here in the University of Galway Connacht GAA Dome. We'll stick with our score for a moment until we confirm it. Oh, it has been changed here now, so apologies there. We shouldn't be doubting ourselves here. Our commentary team brought you in association with Entray here. The Electric Ireland third level Camogie finals weekend. We were correct. The score has changed. It was just a bit of a delay there, and wasn't too sure if an overrule had been made, but not to be. Referee is having a conversation with Sarah McCartan. Looks like she's going in the book. So a yellow card for her. UCC to restart the action in the middle of the park. And again, after an explosive few minutes, it's going to settle down again. So Emer Heffernan sends the ball down towards the left, looking for Emma Dempsey. Emma just couldn't control that. So UCC to restart the action. Nearly 7 minutes gone in the second half. University of Limerick 11 points. UCC 9. And on the ball there now is Claire Kingston. Gives the pass over the direction of Casey Hennessy. Is at a great start to the second half for UL. Wins the ball again. Sends it down towards the attack. Towards Cueva Cahill. Cueva Cahill has the ball. She loves to take on defenders. And tight defending there from Aoife Healy. And she really had to do it, you would feel. Not that we'd encourage a foul. It is a free in for University of Limerick. But Cueva Cahill looked like she was getting ready to get on the bike and motor towards goal. University of Limerick will not mind too much. Here it is there again. Got inside the UCC number 7. And Cueva Cahill did the turn. The hands are out there. The free conceded. So Emer McGrath to take this free. 8 minutes gone in the second half. Can she stretch their lead? Happy enough to put it over the bar. And University of Limerick 4 points in a row at the start of this half. And it's 12 points to 9. And UCC desperate to get a score. University of Limerick have the ball again. Down towards the 45 metre line. This is good. This is Emer McGrath. Cueva Cahill was the player that gave the pass. Emer McGrath gets closer to the goal. I think that's gone to the left. It has gone to the left. The Cork defence closing out the angle. Here the support from the players, support from the supporters. UCC were finding players much easier in the first half. They're not finding them much easier at the moment. UL have really stepped up into their matchups. And good work there by Rachel Walsh to help the ball out over the line. Sarah Madden just misses the ball there as Myra Barrett tries to battle for UCC. She's wearing number 8 in the green helmet. And right, a bird's eye view we have here in the commentary box. It's going to be a UCC ball. Emer Heffernan is going to take this. Everybody keeping close. Emer Heffernan goes low in the direction of Orla Mullins. But this time now it's Emma Dempsey down the right, tries to keep the ball in play, turns on her left hand side, drops it in towards the house. They're trying to isolate the space. Doesn't work out for Clodagh Finn, but a mind for Aoife Hurley. Aoife Hurley on the move, gives the pass inside for Clodagh Finn. And again it's Emer Lokman. The second time in this half alone, she has made a vital interception for University of Limerick. Gives the pass off for Alva Larkin. And Alva Larkin drives it down the field, but it's Aoife Healy that's going to win this ball. Aoife Healy on the move, and the pace again is starting to pick up in this Ashbourne Cup semi-final. Aoife Healy with a shot. Aoife Healy gets UCC's first score of the second half. It has taken nearly 10 minutes, but it brings it back to a 2-point ball game. 10 points to UCC. University of Limerick in the lead by 2. They have 12, and we'll restart with Sinead Farrell, but Emer Lokeman again with another vital block for University of Limerick. Aoife Healy, though, she's not just a defender, she can drive the ball over the bar too. This is Casey Hennessy, another player that's really standing out in the second half. Gives the pass for Alva Larkin. Will she get her third? And they didn't go out. And I don't know exactly what happened there, but they were waiting for the ball to go out and it nearly turned in the goal. We'll have a look at that in the moment if we can, but let's watch the ruck here first. And you can see there number 20, Quiva Lyons, trying to get it inside. UCC have the ball out the field towards the 45-metre line. Definitely University of Limerick's best chance of the game. Great control there by Sharon Shanahan. Another solid performer. Ball goes over the line, the far side of the field. We'll just see now if we can look back at that moment there for University of Limerick. Here it is again. So Casey Hennessy laid the ball off there for Alva Larkin, and looked like they were all waiting for it to go out. We just have the close up there, and it was touched in, and Molly Lynch reacted well, but touched in by Emer McGrath was. So nearly a University of Limerick goal not to be. UCC on the move again down towards the left. The referee says too many steps. So it's going to be a free for University of Limerick. So the free is taken by Anya Keane in defence. Aoife Healy gets the touch there for UCC to break it down for the teammate. That teammate is Maeve Murphy. And Maeve Murphy, and all of a sudden UCC for the first time in this half have a space to work with. Claudia Fenn sends the ball in for a one-on-one situation, but the ball wouldn't come into the hands of Sarah O'Brien. And Emer Lokeman is there again for University of Limerick. Can she get it away? She was isolated there. UCC have the reinforcements. Clodagh Finn again trying to weave away inside. Goes inside the two players. As a player to the right, that's Emma Dempsey. Gets away from Emma. And Casey Hennessy wins the ball back for University of Limerick. And University of Limerick on the move again towards the middle of the park. Good control by Casey Hennessy. She knew he needed to drop the ball, but a great block down there by Emma Murphy. Emer Heffernan is there as well. And it'll be driven down the field by Orla Kelleher for UCC. Down in the direction of Clodagh Finn, but Rachel Walsh gets in the way. Alva Larkin with the ball. She's in the down towards the attack. Emer McGrath across to Mairead O'Brien. Mairead O'Brien is a player to the right. Decided to use her. She might be better off going herself. Emer Heffernan wins it back for UCC. End-to-end stuff here in the University of Galway Connacht GAA Air Dome. This is the Electric Ireland Ashbourne Cup Camogie semi-final of 2024. Sarah Madden with the blue boots in the white jersey for University of Limerick, but runs into a red and black cul-de-sac. That is UCC. However, they're not done yet. Quiva Cahill down the right gives it off to the teammate. The teammate is Sarah Madden. She'll go for the shot. It blocks down in front of the goal. University of Limerick trying to sneak it to create a chance. Emer McGrath looks for support. Tight marking by Aoife Healy. And Aoife Healy did her job very, very well there. Would not give space to the UL number 14. Clodagh Carroll clears the ball for UCC. Now they're on the move the other end of the field. Emma Murphy gets away from the UL number 5. Goes for the shot. And Emma Murphy puts the ball over the bar. 14 minutes gone in the second half. And it's back to a 1-point ball game. 11 points to 12. UCC are making a change. So there's the change, and going off is Aoife Hurley. And coming on for them is Grace Maloney from Cashel Kincormacs in County Tipperary. Now we haven't forgotten about our half-time substitutions to tell you about as well. There's been so much action we haven't had a chance to stop and look at them. I think Sian Spillane was one of them that went off for University of Limerick. But we'll watch them now in the attack here at the moment as they want to score to keep control. And the space for Aoife Barry was closed out. Again, Aoife Healy, the player that wins it for UCC. Moira Barrett sends the ball down the field. hoping to find Orla Mullins, but it's won by UL and it's won by Sharon Shanahan. Sharon Shanahan down, bringing the ball out the field. Casey Hennessy goes to ground. She's having a good second half, but it's Aoife Healy. Along the ground by Emma Murphy. 3 points from play she's had in the game, but the other number 12 is Mairead O'Brien. Has the time to go for the shot. She'll be disappointed she didn't get that in target. Second wide at the half for UL, third in total. They still lead by 1 point. Taken on that occasion by Grace Maloney. Grace Maloney for UCC, getting towards the D, finds a teammate. Chance for UCC to get back in level terms. It's Clodagh Finn with the shot. Just didn't have the balance there. Good defending by Sarah McCartan. And it eventually works out to be a free out for University of Limerick. They have a player on the ground. So we're going to have a hold up and play. It's Anya Keane. It's the second time she's been down in this game. Management, water carriers for both teams getting out. We're hitting a critical juncture of the match. Indeed, we're inside the final quarter. 1 point between them. And I can tell you behind us here in the commentary box, one of the teams for the second semi-final are getting warmed up. There won't be much time to get on the field to play. So we hope you're enjoying our coverage here on the Electric Ireland YouTube page. Join us for the conversation, hashtag FirstClassRivals. We'll be continuing our broadcast right through until the end of the second semi-final in the Ashbourne Cup between DCU and TU Dublin. Anya Barry is on her feet. So she will be okay and fit to continue. So we're going to restart the action with a free out for University of Limerick. 13 minutes to go. So Anya Keane with a long ball down, but it's going to be won by Aoife Healy. And Aoife Healy, the ball might go out for touch. Indeed it does. University of Limerick will have another go. Casey Hennessy gives the pass off for Sarah Madden. Sarah Madden will go for a shot. And Molly Lynch in control. The UCC goalkeeper sends it out the far side of the field towards Emer Dignan. Emer Dignan being marked by Clodagh Carroll. And it's going to be a UCC sideline ball. You just feel we're building up for the grandstand finale. 1 point between them. And there's no guarantee that 12 minutes plus injury time will sort this out. High dropping ball outside the UL 45 metre line. Clodagh Finn trying to work her way inside. Sharon Shanahan there as well. And good work by Sarah Madden, who's had a productive second half after coming on. Can one team take this by the scruff of the neck? Aoife Healy to Emer Heffernan. Arguably UCC's best two players in this match. Emer Heffernan with a long ball down towards Clodagh Finn. UL get the ball out again. Mairead O'Brien being told there's time. She'll move the ball down towards the attack. And this is Orla Kelleher. Orla Kelleher lays the ball off towards Emma Murphy. UL have overturned it again. Well, they're taking their time to overturn it. Ava Larkin back towards the centre back Anya Keane. think she got an accidental push in the back. UCC will focus on the shot. It was a tight angle for Emma Murphy, but she's nailed 3 of them already. That one goes across the goal and wide. And University of Limerick maintain that 1 point advantage as they try and get themselves back into the final of the Ashbourne Cup. So again, player on the ground. They've been through the wars, the UL players in this match. We're playing on though. The player gets back on her feet quick enough. Anya Keane with the shot, pass down towards Emer McGrath. Emer McGrath trying to get space for the shot. She looks for a teammate. That teammate is Aveen Barry. And this thing was taken out of that and the ball will go out. So we'll have a 45 in for University of Limerick. I think we're going to have a change for their UL as well. Lorna McNamara from Clare comes on the field to play. Less than 10 minutes to go. Comes on for Aveen Barry. UL trail by a point at half time. They led by 3 at one stage in the second half, but only 1 separates them now. Emer McGrath with the 45. The umpires looking at it, they like it. The ball has gone over the bar. 9 minutes to go. 2 between them again. 13 points to 11. And another player standing out here, Sharon Shanahan. Gives it to Anya Keane. Anya Keane, the pass forward. Blocked down there on that occasion by Maura Barrett, the captain of UCC. Orla Mullins wears number 19. This is good play. Emer Heffernan with a shot that could inspire UCC. They like it. The ball has gone over the bar. And it's Emer Heffernan with the score. And we're back to a 1 point ball game again. There it is. Orla Mullins with the pass to Emer Heffernan. Her second of the afternoon. 13 points to 12. That's a great take by Mairead O'Brien. Gives the pass over Casey Hennessy. Needed an extra half a second. Alva Larkin tried to tease one in, but it's that player again. Aoife Healy gets in the way. Emer Heffernan. And she's in the long dropping ball down in the direction of Emer Lochman. Emer Lochman along the ground. So the scramble for possession. Anya Keane is the player in the green helmet there. Tries to get the pass off. Clodagh Fenn holding her ground for UCC. Nobody has control of it. The referee happy to let them on with it. Clodagh Fenn. And the referee gives the decision against UCC for steps. Apologies if you heard bad language in the background. It's at that stage of this game where every ball is being fought for. But we are going to have a free out for UL, and I think the referee is bringing the ball up for something that was said. So 1 point between them. And it's going to be a free in the middle of the park. And Emer McGrath will take this. She's been nailing her frees in the second half. So Emer McGrath with the free for University of Limerick, and she put 2 between them again. Emer McGrath puts the ball over the bar. 6.5 minutes to go. University of Limerick keeping their noses in front. Can they get through to the Ashbourne Cup final? We will see. UCC won't give up a lot of fight. This is Emma Murphy. Emma Murphy sends the ball across in the direction of Grace Maloney. Grace Maloney tries to find a bit of space. University of Limerick have not been handing out space in the second half, but she plays the ball along the ground in towards Emer Heffernan. Emer Heffernan out in the right, going for a massive score for them. It's going to be close, but that ball goes the wrong side of the post to the right and wide, and it remains a 2 point ball game here in the University of Galway Connacht GAA Air Dome. This, the first of the Electric Ireland Ashbourne Cup semi-finals. Sinead Farrell goes for the short one. The short one to Sharon Shanahan. Alva Larkin. Forward to Anya Keane. Anya Keane, that goes wide too. Who is going to win this? Who is going to win this game? Battle for the ball in the middle of the park. University of Limerick, though, 1 or 2 more scores. Could be enough. 19 is the shot. 19 is Lorna McNamara. And that ball has gone wide. So we start with a sideline cut the far side. Rachel Walsh holds her ground. The referee, though, has given the free to UCC. So that's brought forward. Emer Heffernan is going to take this to try and bring it back to a 1-point ball game. We've just less than 4 minutes of normal time remaining. Emer Heffernan sending the ball in towards the square, and there is Mairead O'Brien, another player that's had a great second half for University of Limerick. She's a good game in general. Ball breaks in the middle of the park. So this is Maeve Murphy. The referee says too many steps again. This time it's going Cork's way. And Emer Heffernan is going to take this. Outside the 45-metre line, inside the final 3 minutes. Her team trails by 2 points. They were the finalists last year. They went to extra time in the final last year. Emer Heffernan is going to try and bring them to extra time in this as she puts the ball over the bar. It's 13 points to UCC, 14 points to University of Limerick. 1 between them. Short puck out. Sarah McCartan to Emer Lokeman. Emer Lokeman across to Rachel Walsh. Rachel Walsh down the field. And Aoife Healy comes to meet this for UCC. She gives the pass across towards Emma Murphy. Emma Murphy to Grace Maloney. Grace Maloney, UCC looking for the score to save this match. A vital touch there by Sharon Shanahan. She's had a lot of them in this game. Quiva Cahill has worked hard as well. The referee has said it's a free for UCC. The ball was fouled, and UCC are going to get a chance to level this game with 90 seconds remaining. And Clodagh Finn is going to come out and take this. So we'll watch this free here first. The dome goes silent. Clodagh Finn inside the 45-metre line. Can she level it for UCC? And UCC put the ball over the bar. Clodagh Finn is the player. We are all square. I think for the 7th time in total, 14 all. Is there a winner in normal time? Are we going to extra time? We're going to hold off announcing the player of the match until the full-time whistle in case we do have that extra time. The committee have a provisional decision made, but we'll wait to see what happens yet. There might be more. UL are on the move. UL looking for a win. Cueva Cahill goes to ground. And it's going to be a free in for University of Limerick with the possibility to win this. They're making a substitution. Susie Delaney from Port Leash in County Laois is coming on the field of play. Emer McGrath. Is this the score that's going to win this Ashbourne Cup semi-final? It has to go over first, of course. The substitution taking place. We told you Susie Delaney is coming on. So Cueva Cahill is the player that's going off. Emer McGrath with the free. University of Limerick go back in front. We are in injury time. Long ball down. Anya Keane. Anya Keane with the pass to Mairead O'Brien. Mairead O'Brien looking around for options. Finds a few teammates. Eventually works his way to Alva Larkin. Alva Larkin, long ball down. 1 more point for UL. Could book their place in the final. Susie Delaney. Can she be the hero? Sends a nice ball for Casey Hennessy. Casey Hennessy pushes forward. Casey Hennessy for UL! And Casey Hennessy puts the ball over the bar. What a second half performance she has had. And University of Limerick are 2 points in front. 16-14 the substitute. Susie Delaney, the player that did the business. A University of Limerick about to take it. UCC are not done yet, but they might need a goal. Emer Dignan, nearly 2 minutes of injury time has been played. Down in towards the attack to Sarah O'Brien. Sarah O'Brien coming inside, weaves her way in between two players, goes a bit further, and it's cut out there by Sarah Madden for UL. Sarah Madden to Rachel Walsh. Rachel Walsh up to the 45-metre line, and she drives the ball down in towards the attack to Emer McGrath. Emer McGrath on the move, out on the right. Can she get a shot at the post? Emer McGrath, and it goes across the goal. It hasn't even gone wide. Molly Lynch goes after it. UCC might have another opportunity. Over 2 minutes have been played. They had the heartbreak of defeat in a tight game last year. Emma Murphy is determined it won't happen this year. Sends it in towards the attack, but a UL player gets to stick to the ball at the crucial time. And indeed, that was the cornerback, Sharon Shannon, but UCC have overturned the ball. 10-18. 18 is Grace Maloney. Sarah McCartan batting for UL. The referee spotted a foul. We're going to have a free out. And are UL on their way to the final. So we're going to have a hold up. A couple of players on the ground. The referee will at the time. He's running down now in the direction. I don't know if he wants them to get on with it. He just told the player put the helmet on or go off the field. 3 minutes of injury time has been played. Claire Kingston is okay. Winning this, they say in UL. They know they're nearly there, but they're not there yet because Aoife Healy has the ball. Aoife Healy with the pass forward towards the number 8, who's Maura Barrett. Maura Barrett with a drive down in towards the attack. It's batted out, Clodagh Finn in the direction of Emer Dignan. UCC looking for one more chance. Sarah O'Brien trying to keep it in play. Emer Lokman, another player that's impressed for UL. They've had a lot of strong players in this game. The referee has blown the final whistle. It's all over, and University of Limerick are through to the Electric Ireland Ashbourne Cup final of 2024, and they will take on DCU or TU Dublin in the final tomorrow at 4 o'clock, live here on the Electric Ireland YouTube page. 9 points to 8 down at half time, but 4 scores in a row at the start of the second half. Cueva Lyons and 3 frees by Emer McGrath gave them an advantage that they never let slip until the closing stages. Testament to UCC, led by Aoife Healy. They drove themselves back into the game. They made it 14 points apiece, and we were convinced we were going to have extra time, but it's not to be, because 2 late scores. A free one by Cueva Cahill before she went off. Emer McGrath put it over the bar, and then Susie Delaney picked out Casey Hennessy for another point, and it's 16 points to 14. We're going to go down now in a moment and get a word with Sinead O'Keefe, the captain of University of Limerick. We'll talk to her and get her reaction in a moment. Your player of the match from this game is the UCC number 7, Aoife Healy, who led the charge for her side throughout, defiant in defeat, but she helped them battle till the closing stages. Aoife Healy of UCC is the player of the match, but in just a couple of moments we'll chat with the UL captain, Sinead O'Keefe. Thank you very much here and welcome back to the University of Galway Connacht GAA Airdome. Delighted to be joined by the UL manager Denny Ferncombe. And Denny, well done to your team. What a team performance, especially in the second half, to get yourselves over the line.
Yeah, look, absolutely. It's all about the panel that we have this year. We've players on that sideline today that didn't see action. And from, I suppose, the 4th of October when we started collectively training this year, we knew that we had depth in our squad. And that depth is going to, that's what's been pushing us to this stage, and that's what got us over the line today.
You kept yourselves in the game. You were guilty of probably wasting some attacks in the first half and you allowed the UCC defenders to come out with the ball. But that being said, you were only 1 point down at half time too. And I could even see the players, you were nearest in the commentary box, they were having a serious conversation among themselves. And you came out for the start of the second half with that determination.
Yeah, look, definitely. We're going to get back to the hotel. We're going to analyse our performance today. There was stages of today's game that they weren't perfect. But you're never going to get perfection in the game. You're going to strive for it. You're going to strive to be the best. And our bunch do that. But ultimately, yeah, we didn't stick to some of our principles earlier today. And we fell into the UCC trap a little bit. But we revisited that, we spoke about it, and we came out on top for a finish.
You had some great performance throughout the team, at different stages of the match in particular, but you showed that character. Those 4 points at the start of the second half were important, but as you'd expect, UCC kept coming back, and it looked like we were destined for extra time, but there was one more kick in you. Yeah,
look, thankfully we got that final kick. As a weekend, it's challenge enough without having to face extra time, so we're glad to get over in the 60 minutes today. But UCC are a fantastic outfit. We knew coming here today, same as this second semi-final today, there's only a puck of the ball between the 4 best teams are here this weekend, and that's what Ashbourne Cup should be, where you have your 4 best teams competing with one another. And we've got that in the first semi-final. We'll have it in the second semi-final. UCC were never going to die. We came strong. We knew they were going to come back at us, and they did. But luckily, we had a few players that we could come in, and that would get us over the line.
And finally, before I let you go to the extra special, especially when we all know what happened last year too, and all the controversy in regards to being squeezed out as the 5th team. So to be back in this weekend, to be back involved, and now looking forward to a final extra special for these players.
Look, every time you're in a final, every time you get to the weekend is a special moment. We didn't dwell on last year. Right, last year was last year. This is a different bunch, it's a different setup, and we were reluctant to put that to bed early this year. There might be players that might hold on to that and say that that's a driving factor. But as a group, we have our own factors that we're driving on with this year. And we're in a final now and we're looking forward to it.
And you're in a final. We'll be looking at you again at 4 o'clock tomorrow against DCU or TU Dublin. We'll let you go and enjoy it, Denny Ferncombe. Well done. What a victory for University of Limerick.
Thanks very much.
And that was Denny Ferncombe. Denny Ferncombe, the University of Limerick manager, as they advance to the Electric Ireland Ashbourne Cup final of 2024 after a 2-point victory over UCC today, 16 points to 14. What a thrilling encounter it was. Some magic mile-a-minute moments, some real grit, determination between two teams. But as Denny said himself, the 4 best teams are in the competition this weekend. We'll see them at 4 o'clock tomorrow in the Ashbourne Cup final, but don't go away because we'll be back in about 15 minutes time with live coverage of our second semi-final in the Electric Ireland Ashbourne Cup. That is the meeting of the last 2 winners of this competition, Dublin City University and Technological University of Dublin. That's coming up at 4 o'clock. So stick with us here at the University of Galway Connacht GAA Airdome. The result from our first semi-final, University of Limerick are into the final. They beat University College Cork on a final scoreline of UL 16 points, UCC 14. Good afternoon, thank you very much and welcome back here to the University of Galway Connacht GA Airdome as we get ready for the second part of our enticing doubleheader here in the Electric Ireland third level Camogie Colleges finals. This is the Ashbourne Cup. If you were with us earlier on, you would have seen University of Limerick back in the final after beating UCC by 16 points to 14. But coming up next at 4 o'clock are the last two winners of this competition. TCU, to your left, to my right, champions in 2022 for the first time ever. But last year, after winning the Purcell Cup only the year previously, it was TU Dublin that took the spoils with a late free in extra time from Roisin McCormick. It's a Dublin derby to whet the appetite in a Super Saturday here in the Connacht GA Centre of Excellence in Bacon. Plenty of matches happening on the outside grounds. We'll update you on all those in a few moments, but our focus is here in the Dome. 4 o'clock throw-in, TCU versus TUD, and in just a couple of seconds we'll run through the two teams. So there, DCU in yellow on your screen, champions in 2022, semi-finalists last year, hoping to get back into the decider. They line out the 1-15 that was announced during the week, and their team is as follows. Catherine Kavanagh from Carlow in goal. Full back line of 2, Karen Tompkins of Wexford, 3, Maeve Sinnott of Wexford, and 4 is Jane Cass of Kilkenny. The half-back line were number 5 is Shauna Tracy of Kilkenny. Centre-back number 6 is Niamh Deely, also of Kilkenny. 7 is Ava Deely of Galway. In midfield were number 8 is Ciara O'Connor of Wexford. Partner number 9, Ciara Ryan of Kilkenny. The half-forward line, 10, Emma Tompkins of Wexford. 11, Kate Kenny of Offaly. And 12 is Quiva Cody of Carlow. And the inside line, top of the right, number 13, Asha McCarty from Kilkenny. Full forward, number 14 is Aisling Gannon from Dublin. And top of the left, where number 15 is Rose Kelly from Kilkenny. That is the Dublin City University starting lineup. Their joint managers are Seamus O'Brien and Roisin Breen. So we'll run through the TU Dublin team in a moment, but you can see the two respective captains there on your screen. On the left is Ciara O'Connor for Dublin City University, and on the right is Kerry Finnegan for TU Dublin. The referee for this game is Cathal McAllister, and he'll just go through the rituals with the two sides, and we'll see who will get the toss and determine who's playing what way in the first half. So it looks like this TCU have won the toss, and I'm guessing that they've decided to attack the goal to the right in the first half. We'll correct that in a moment, but let's have a look at the TU Dublin team for this game. So these are the defending champions, and they line out the 1-15, just a mix up in regards numbers, but in goal for them, number 1 will be Claire McNamara from Dublin. The full back line, number 2, Christine Shanahan of Dublin, 3, Orla Gray of Dublin, and 4 is Sarah Power of Dublin. The half back line were number 5, Orla Sennett of Wexford, 6 is Orla O'Keefe of Kilkenny, and 7, Claire Gannon of Dublin. In midfield were number 8, Gabby Couch of Dublin, partner by number 9, Niamh Keenahan of Cavan. The half forward line, 10, Kerry Finnegan of Dublin. 11, Roisin McCormick, we've mentioned her already, from Antrim. And 12 is Emma Minogue of Kilkenny. And the inside line, Katie MacDonald of Dublin at 13. Megan Dowdall, the Ashbourne Cup Player of the Year last year, she's from Westmeath, she wears number 14. And number 15 is Sarah Barco from Kilkenny. Their manager is Bill McCormick, and as you can see there, they're doing their final preliminaries before this big game. So I'm having a quick skim through the team that played last year, and a few survivors for TU Dublin from the side that won the competition, including Christine Shanahan in defence, Claire Gannon in the half-back line. Niamh is not here this year, but an interesting point about Claire Gannon, she is the number 7 for TU Dublin, but her sister is on your screen at the moment in the yellow jersey wearing number 14. That's Aisling Gannon, and she plays for Dublin City University. So we're having a sister showdown here in this game. Gabby Couch is another survivor from last year, Niamh Keenahan as well, Kerry Finnegan the captain, Megan Dowdall, Roisin McCormick and Sarah Briscoe as well, all part of last year's team. Emma Minogue as well, another one of those two, so plenty of experience on both sides. So we're just waiting for to get ready. That's DCU there. They broke through for their one and only title, beating UCD 114 to 5 points back in 2022. But sometimes it's very hard to defend when your first time winners came up short against UCC in the semi-final last year. But in Ciara O'Connor, who wears number 8, and Kate Kenny, who wears number 11, two rising stars from last year and two big name players for DCU. TU Dublin have 5 rising stars last year, 4 of them on show here: Claire Gannon, Emma Minogue, Megan Dowdall and Roisin McCormick. So a game, 2 lineups full of star power and quality. So all the niceties are done at the start, but both these two teams want to get back into an Electric Ireland Ashbourne Cup final. We have a few results coming in from around the Connacht GAA Centre and other competitions, so when we get a break in play, we'll go with that. DCU in yellow attacked the goal to the right in the first half, but you can see Orla Sennett for TU Dublin in the midfield for the throw-in. The ball has been thrown in. The game is on. Who will take on University of Limerick in the Ashbourne Cup final of 2024? Will Dublin battle here, there, and the foul committed. DCU win the first free. Ciara O'Connor, a star player for DCU last year, deserving rising star. Though she'd have misfortune too of having to leave one game early, she will take this free. Just over 30 seconds gone. So Ciara O'Connor with the free for DCU, Dublin City University. That ball has gone to the right and wide. So no score yet in this game. And you can just hear a different noise. There's definitely vocal supporters of both teams as TU Dublin get underway through Claire McNamara, their goalkeeper, but it's won by Niamh Deely. DCU also feature a few Dickspur players that won the All-Ireland Club Championship before Christmas. This is Orla Sennett for TU Dublin. Bounces the ball on the ground is Orla Sennett. This is a great run by Orla Sennett. Sends the ball inside. Opportunity here maybe for Megan Dowdall on the left-hand side. Puts the ball over the bar. Second minute of the game. And Megan Dowdall, the player of the year at 2023, has begun 2024 in that same fashion. A tight left angle. Great work by Orla Sennett to set up the attack. It's the Technological University of Dublin, 1 point. Dublin City University, no score. So the battle in the middle, Gabby Couch is there. She wears number 8 for TU Dublin. They've won the ball back. Number 9 is Niamh Keenahan. Down the right hand side, there's Roisin McCormick. Roisin McCormick, and she get her first in the game. She's on the move there, support to the left, was backs herself for the shot. A tight angle on the left, a tight angle on the right. It doesn't matter for TU Dublin. They'll put the ball over the bar, and you can just see it here. Roisin McCormick on the right hand side in the green helmet. Had options inside, but backed herself. TU Dublin 2 points, DCU no score. Long ball down the field by Catherine Kavanagh, the goalkeeper for DCU, but it's won again by TU Dublin. DCU just looking to get their shape here, and they win the ball through Ava Deely. Ava Deely plays for the Sarsfields Club in Galway. Gives it to Niamh Deely. No relation. Niamh is James Stevens of Kilkenny. Niamh goes forward but got cut out. Niamh Keenahan getting in the way there for TU Dublin. Strong start for both teams, very important. Shauna Tracy for DCU wins the ball, sends it down towards the opposing 45-metre line, and this might work out for the team in yellow. For them is Aisling Gannon. Aisling Gannon moving down, shakes off the defender, tries to go inside but just gets blocked on that occasion. And good defending by TU Dublin. The danger has not been averted. Number 15 is Rose Kelly. TU Dublin just trying to get control of the ball, even with the foot. They play a bit of football in Dublin, we're told. But it's the Camogie Stars, not just from Dublin, but around the country. Kate Kenny's from Offaly goes for a shot at the post. Not to be for her on that occasion. Second wide of the game for DCU. TU Dublin have the 2 points. DCU have the 2 wides. And that's exactly what it is after 4 minutes of this game. Great take there by Katie McDonald. Down towards the attack again, looking for Megan Dowdle. DCU desperate to get a touch in the ball. Jane Cass, the player with the clearance. Niamh Deely. Niamh Deely goes forward. That's a good interception from Niamh Keenahan for TU Dublin. Just had too much purchase on it, and DCU have the ball again to Ciara O'Connor. Ciara O'Connor with the ball, passes it off, tries to turn inside there. Will DCU get their first score in this attack? And we'll wait to see on that. Asha McCarthy, another star with Dicksboro, scored 2 goals in the All-Ireland semi-final before Christmas. TU Dublin have turned the ball around. The DCU management not happy, the referee not happy about something. There's a reason he's paused the play, because there's a TU Dublin player on the ground. You can just slightly see on the left-hand side. So we're going to have our first hold-up and play. But what a opening 5 minutes there has been. So just while we're doing that there, we'll confirm the identity of the player in a moment. Just having a quick look at scores happening. Continue at half-time in the Purcell Cup. University of Galway were leading Mary I of Limerick by 3-4 to 5 points. That was a half-time score. Both those semi-finals in the Purcell Cup were down to start at 3 o'clock. Haven't heard from the other game yet. In the Father Maher semi-finals, Queen's University Belfast beat TU Dublin by 4-19 to 2-6 earlier, and Ulster University Jordanstown 2-18 to 7-point victors over DCU. So disappointment for TU Dublin and DCU for their Father Maher Cup teams, but neither advancing to the final tomorrow. One of these colleges are guaranteed to be in the final tomorrow, but one of them are guaranteed to have a second loss. Thankfully anyway, I'm just waiting to see if everything's okay. The TU Dublin management are to our right. And they're warming up a few subs, but they're not worried at the moment. We'll get back with the action. This is Ciara O'Connor. Good touch in the allocation by Gabby Couch. The 2 number 8s going to battle. And the one in yellow, Ciara O'Connor gets fouled, wins the free, and DCU will get an opportunity to get their first score of the game. Niamh Keenahan was the player that was on the ground there for TU Dublin a few minutes ago, but she is okay and back in position. But DCU, the first score, always important. We saw it there in the last match, even if we were talking about the first score of a second half. UCC conceding the initiative that eventually caught up with them. Ciara O'Connor to take the free out on the right. With the free, I think that's gone wide again. 3 wides for DCU. And they add up. There is no win factor here. I have to say the facilities around here in Bacon have been tremendous. We roll out for a coffee there in between the 2 games, and great service being provided by the coffee shop here as well. As we watch an attack for DCU, this is Emma Tompkins, and into the hands of the goalkeeper, Claire McNamara. Claire McNamara finds a teammate, and TU Dublin have stopped another attack of DCU. Gabby Couch tries to play down the left. Already the 2 number 8s looking a great battle. This is Katie McDonald. Katie McDonald is on the left hand side of the field, inside the 45, trying to send it in the direction of Megan Dowdle or Roisin McCormick. Not to be, and Catherine Kavanagh should be able to get that away. They haven't gotten it away yet of DCU. They need to get it away quickly. Emma Tompkins, the number 10, has the ball, and the yellow jerseys are lining up, just feeling the pressure in the early stages from the defending champions. Sarah Power from Fingallians in Dublin should win this. She's in the white helmet. Picks the pass off for Emma Minogue. It's been intercepted by DCU. They're contesting their 50-50 balls. And at DCU have the ball again. They have it to Asha McCarthy. And Asha McCarthy trying to find a way inside, but the ball goes out over the line. It's going to be a DCU ball. So if you're only joining us here, we've played 8 minutes. Plenty going on in this Electric Ireland Ashbourne Cup semi-final. TU Dublin in front by 2 points, as you can see on the top left of your screen. Gabby Couch looking for the ball. You can see Shauna Tracy in there fighting for possession for DCU, but TU Dublin just making it look that little bit easier at the moment. Still early stages. Long ball down the direction of Roisin McCormick. Will be Maeve Sennett that wins this ball. She sends it down. Great first touch there by Caoimhe Cody. Caoimhe Cody turns inside for DCU. Goes towards the 45, past the 45-metre line. Can she offload the ball to Aisling Gannon? She can. Aisling Gannon with a shot. And DCU are finally off the mark. It has taken 9 minutes of the game for that to happen. And it's Aisling Gannon with the score after great skill and great movement from Caoimhe Cody. You can see there on your screen, TU Dublin committed the bodies. Aisling Gannon puts the ball over the bar. 1 point to DCU, 2 points to TU Dublin. Long drive down the field again, and DCU maybe just starting to find their shape. Good work with Orla Sennett and Orla O'Keefe to allow Kerry Finnegan, mixing the players up there. Emma Tompkins with the ball after good work from Shauna Tracy and Niamh Deely. My apologies there for a moment. The battle for possession falls for Gabby Couch. Gabby Couch tries to skip inside. The referee says there was a foul. So we're going to have a free in for TU Dublin and a chance for them to restore their 2-point advantage. So the free to be taken by Roisin McCormick, already on the scoreboard. Roisin McCormick from Lockheed Shamrocks in Antrim puts the ball over the bar, and we've played exactly 10 minutes of this semi-final, and TU Dublin lead by 3 points to 1. Mentioned the TU Dublin manager is Bill McCormick. The selector and strength and conditioning is done by Kevin O'Gorman. Conor Hanley is the stats. Lara O'Brien, the GA development officer. That's the backroom team for TU Dublin. The Fantastic Four, some call them. DCU on the move. There's no way through for Ciara O'Connor on that occasion. They're not. TU Dublin will be determined not to give the DCU number 8 much space. This is Ava Deely for DCU. Pass out to the left of Caoimhe Cody. Gets intercepted by Orla O'Keefe. And TU Dublin will turn the ball around, and this might work out nicely for Sarah Barco. Sarah Barco just trying to find a way inside, but DCU have done enough to Ciara Ryan to win the ball back. Turns on her right hand side, sends the ball down towards space. Good first touch there by Orla Gray for TU Dublin. The high challenge is going to be a free out. The advantage has been given. She gives the pass off for Sarah Power, and Sarah Power down the left in TU Dublin already getting down to their danger players. Megan Dowdle leaves it for Katie McDonald. Katie McDonald's a difficult angle, and that ball goes to the left and wide. First wide of the game for TU Dublin. It's 3 wides to 1 against DCU. It's 3 points to 1 in favour of TU Dublin. 11 and a half minutes gone in this game. So Catherine Kavanagh plays for Mount Leinster Rangers, and Carlo, the goalkeeper, falls for Aisling Gannon. Aisling Gannon shakes off the defender, goes for a crossfield ball in the direction of Rose Kelly. Rose Kelly gets ahead of Christine Shanahan. Can she get inside for a score? Turns to her left, gives the pass forward to Caoimhe Cody. Caoimhe Cody turns left, turns right. Didn't quite get what she wanted. And it's overturned again by Emma Minogue for TU Dublin. The referee letting them off with it again as much as he can. Kate Kenny gets a touch there. It's enough to turn it around for DCU. Aisling Gannon is not the player in the ball. The player in the ball is Emma Tompkins. Emma Tompkins gets within range, and the was foul in the process. It will be a free in for DCU. The goalkeeper not happy with the defending and not being shy about it, but the foul had to be committed there before Emma Tompkins got a shot at the goal. Sarah Power did do the necessary in the end. And we're seeing Ciara O'Connor. Now, it's interesting to see what she might decide to do here. I'd say she'll put it over the bar. 13 minutes gone. Ciara O'Connor with the free. Puts it over for DCU. And it's now DCU 2 points. TU Dublin 3. The DCU joint managers Seamus O'Brien and Roisin Breen. Selectors Tommy Wall, David Galway, Aoife Norris, Brian Linehan and Shay Hayes. Strength and conditioning done by Molly Moran. Athletic therapist Natasha Coffey, Keane Law and Emma Tinney. Performance analysts are Annie Smith and Lauren Finney. I'll go through the rest for you in a moment as we try and watch this attack. TU Dublin have the ball. Roisin McCormick has the ball. Oh, that's a great interception there by Ciara O'Connor. And Ciara O'Connor goes striding up the field, has won the free in the process, wants to keep going and will go back for the foul for the high challenge. And a great turnaround there by the DCU captain. Paul O'Brien, Louise Byrne and David Sweeney are the GA development officers for DCU. Ciara O'Connor wins a free. And if she puts this over the bar, will be level for the first time in the game. And I think the TU Dublin management feel that should be back a bit. And I think they would be right. The original foul with the advantage was given was the other side of that white line. But we'll watch Ciara O'Connor take the free. She got the few yards. She gets the score. Puts it over the bar. And the sides are level. It's 3 points to DCU. 3 points to TU Dublin. And this game is living up to the hype. The Dublin derby we've been looking forward to. Claire McNamara sends the ball down. DCU starting to turn things around at the half-back line. Niamh Deely on the move. Runs into the player. So the decision is gone TU Dublin's way. DCU overturned the ball. The pass for Emma Tompkins doesn't find a target. Roisin McCormick will be determined to punish this. Sends the ball down towards the attack. Megan Dowdle on the ground trying to keep control of the sliotar without fouling it. Has support from Sarah Barco. It's a real great competitive affair here. You can see there on the ground is Niamh Deely of DCU wearing number 6. The referee, I think he was really reluctant to hit the whistle, but knew he had no choice on that occasion. We're going to have to throw this in. We're just gone inside the second quarter of this Electric Ireland Ashbourne Camogie Cup semi-final of 2024. These sides did meet the group stages. DCU won by a point. A foul committed on Eva Deely. So DCU will have a free back at their own 45-metre line. So Ciara O'Connor starting to find her range in this game. Long range frees are never easy any day of the week. She goes for a shot at the post or to drop down towards the house. TU Dublin need to be careful. They nearly let the ball break for a DCU attacker. Good defending there by Orla Gray in the end. Out in the direction of Claire Gannon. Claire Gannon along the ground to Gabby Couch. Gabby Couch moves it down the left, down in the direction of Katie McDonald. Didn't happen for the shoulder in the back there. Play continues on. Megan Dowdle with the effort at the post. And Megan Dowdle puts the ball over the bar. Gets the score. They get the break on that occasion. I feel DCU will feel they might have had a foul in that. Hold up and play Niamh Deely on the ground. Niamh Deely, as we mentioned, from the James Stephens Club in Kilkenny. And even in some of the college notes we'd seen leading up to this weekend, she writes about her memories of starting off playing the game she loves as an underage player on the Nuncio Road. And no doubt anybody around that parish will know what I'm talking about. Of course, the player in the black and white helmet, the most important thing is she's okay. 6 Kilkenny players starting this game for DCU, including 3 who won the All-Ireland with Dixborough. There is Kilkenny representation on TU Dublin as well. Orla O'Keefe and Emma Minogue. Play has restarted. 1 point between the teams. And an opportunity here for Orla Sennett moving forward. She set up the first score of the game. Roisin McCormick trying to find space. DCU getting the bodies in the right place now. A high challenge again on Ciara O'Connor. And Ciara O'Connor is playing a captain's role in this match. She's leaving the free off for her goalkeeper, Catherine Kavanagh. So the free sent down for DCU. They've yet to lead in this game with their point down at the moment. One back by Emma Minogue. And the referee says too many steps. It's the first time he's called that one in this game. They were very popular decisions in the first match. But Ciara O'Connor will now have the chance to level this. Ciara O'Connor with the free for DCU. We are level again. Nearly 20 minutes gone. It's 4 points apiece. Level for the second time between Dublin City University and Technological University of Dublin. Claire McNamara gets us going again. Long ball down the field. DCU just finding their players that little bit easier at the moment. Quiva Cody involved in that move, giving it to Ciara O'Connor. And you can just feel the passion on the line from both teams as Niamh Keenan wins it back for TU Dublin. Concern there for Ciara O'Connor. She's back on her feet. The match is not stopping. Physio right in the middle of the play. But a ball down to the attack by Megan Dowdall, but nobody was there. And the ball goes to the right and wide. So just a bit of concern here now for Ciara O'Connor. Talked about her displays representing her college, but of course she's done it too for St. Martin's in Wexford as well as her county. Got 9 points against Kilkenny last year, including the equaliser in that massive draw that was certainly a standout result in the group stages of the Glendemplex All-Ireland Senior Camogie Championship. Catherine Kavanagh restarts the action for DCU. We've 9 minutes to go to half time. All square in this game. Emma Minogue meets the ball for TU Dublin and sends Gabby Couch on her way. Gabby on the move, was fouled in the process, and TU Dublin will get a free and a chance for them to get Roisin McCormick back in the scoreboard. So Roisin McCormick outside the 45-metre line. Takes the free. The umpires like it. It's gone over the bar. 22 minutes gone. And TU Dublin go back in front. Free one by Gabby Couch. Roisin McCormick with the score. It's TU Dublin 5 points, DCU 4. This commentary in the Electric Ireland YouTube channel brought to you in association with Entry. The battle continues to see who will face University of Limerick in the final. Players complaining. Kerry Finnegan. He's with Niamh Keenan. Niamh Keenan out in the rise. She go for a shot herself into the hands of the goalkeeper, Catherine Kavanagh. And Catherine Kavanagh will send it down the field again for DCU. That's a great take in the air. The take from Sarah Power. She lays it off for Claire Gannon. Claire Gannon is on the move. There's a player running inside, but the ball didn't come. The moment of hesitation, and Ciara Ryan turns the ball over for DCU. Overhits the pass in the direction of Aisling Gannon. Orla Gray will be favoured to win this ball. Orla Gray passes forward. First touch important in this game as Orla Sennett takes possession. Leaves it off for Niamh Keenan, one of the busy players in this match so far. Down in the direction of Roisin McCormick. This might work out with Roisin. Roisin McCormick with the shot. And Roisin McCormick puts the ball over the bar. TU Dublin go back 2 points in front. Roisin on the left, 6 points to 4. And you can just see it here again on your screen. Niamh Keenan with the delivery. Roisin McCormick just needs to smell the goal, and she'll put it over the bar. Ball goes out over the line. DCU just lost that bit of momentum as TU Dublin cranked the gears again. So we're going to restart with a TU Dublin ball. So Niamh Keenan. Ball is won back by Emma Tompkins for DCU. Tried to find the teammate. The ball just wouldn't hold for Cueva Cody. But DCU have the ball. I think the slitter's been lost in the crowd there. Ciara O'Connor will get us up and running again. A lot of camogie to play here yet, and we will have a winner before we finish up our broadcast. Ciara O'Connor wasn't too sure she was sending that across, but it did find a teammate. It found Emma Tompkins. Two Wexford players combining back to Ciara O'Connor. Very tight left, but that ball has gone to the left and wide. And it is the difference between them. DCU have 2 extra wides. TU Dublin have 2 extra scores. So Claire McNamara gets us going again. Long ball down. We're using the yellow slitter here, as you can see in your screen there. The yellow slitters and the orange balls getting famous in this venue. Katie McDonald with the ball for TU Dublin. Down in the direction of Sarah Barco. Not to be for Sarah. DCU with the ball back. And a foul committed in the process. It doesn't faze Maeve Sinnott in the white boots. She moved it all the way down, was fouled. I think the advantage is gone, but it nearly happened for Aisling Gannon. Just couldn't get a chance to pull the trigger. Orla Gray again, playing well at full back for TU Dublin. But this is Asha McCarty. Asha McCarty trying to find a way inside, not to be sent to the cross. And reading the play well in this game is Emma Minogue for TU Dublin. Always just seems to know where to be. You can see she's support there as well. Someone calling for the ball. The referee said she threw it. Unlucky for Emma. And there's the passion on the line as well as on the field. But we're going to have a free in for DCU nonetheless. So Ciara O'Connor is going to take this. So we'll focus on the action here now, but I'm afraid to say there's a difference of opinion happening on the line. There's a yellow card being given to a TU Dublin player, and that's Kerry Finnegan. So we'll stay with the action on the field. Ciara O'Connor, there's a player on the ground there too, so we're going to have a whole break and play here at the moment. There's a lot going on here, but the difference of opinion seems to have sorted itself out in the lines. We'll focus on the action and opportunity for a water break here as well. 26 minutes gone, and looks like we're going to have a mini breather. There is a TU Dublin player on the ground just in their goal. So if you're just joining us here, 6 points to 4 favouring TU Dublin, as you can see on the top left of your screen. A very, very entertaining contest this has been. Some great scores, some great challenges, some great camogie. This is the second of 4 live games we have for you this weekend. Thanks to Electric Ireland and Entry for that. We'll be back tomorrow, 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock. The Ashbourne Cup final is one, and the Purcell Cup final is another. And I can tell you that SETU Carlow will be in that Purcell Cup final because it's just over in their game, and they have beaten UCC by 112 to 8 points. So a very, very disappointing day for UCC. SETU Carlow into the final, and I think we're having a substitution as well, so a lot going on. We'll try and get the result of the other game in a moment, but I will watch Ciara O'Connor take the free first. Ciara O'Connor puts the ball over the bar, 28 minutes gone. So it's back to a 1-point ball game. And I can tell you there was a substitution there for DCU. Abby Flynn, that's a strong name, from the Delasal Club in Waterford, has come on. And she's replaced Asha McCarty, so I'm assuming that's an injury concern in some shape or form. Hopefully it's not too serious. It might be a blood sub yet. But one great player to bring on for another. Aisling Gannon trying to fight for the ball there, but Orla Gray is doing well for TU Dublin. They have the ball again. And the defending champions are on the move. Gabby Couch gets to the 45. The move was started by Christine Shanahan. And the referee has blown. We might just have a quick look back at that if we can. We're going to have a free out for DCU. So we'll let off there for the team in yellow. Looked like it was a charge there or so, but Ciara O'Connor, who starts the action, drops the ball down. We're inside the final minute of normal time in the first half. This Electric Ireland Ashbourne Cup Camogie semi-final. TU Dublin 6 points, DCU 5. The number 5 for DCU is Shauna Tracy. There's a high challenge on the number 6, Niamh Deely. Can she level it nonetheless? Niamh Deely, the ball drops short, but we're going to go back for the foul for the original high challenge. And Ciara O'Connor, you would feel, will level this match up. And I can tell you that University of Galway are also through to the Purcell Cup final. They beat Mary Ive Limerick by 4-11 to 8 points. So the Purcell Cup final at 2 o'clock tomorrow here live on the Electric Ireland YouTube channel will be University of Galway against SETU Carlow. That'll be at 2 o'clock. Killian Whelan will be joining myself for that game. Ciara O'Connor takes the free and Ciara O'Connor puts the ball over the bar. We're level in this game. 6 points to DCU. 6 points to TU Dublin. The team that eventually gets over the line will play at 4 o'clock tomorrow in the Ashbourne Cup final against University of Limerick. Niamh Keenahan, will she be involved in that game? A lot of work to do here as Ciara O'Connor wins the ball. Down the left outside the 45-metre line, a chance for a shot at the posts. That ball goes to the left and wide, unlucky for Rose Kelly that time. 5th wide of the game for DCU. So Claire McNamara out the field. Great entertainment here. Great take again by DCU, by Ciara O'Connor. Collision of shoulders. Play continues on. Here is Abby Flynn. Abby Flynn gets within range. Goes for the shot. DCU lead this Ashbourne Cup semi-final for the first time. And it's Abby Flynn that puts the ball over the bar after an excellent take by Ciara O'Connor. 3 in a row for DCU, the 2022 champions. They lead by 7 points to 6. And you just saw the replay of that score. Claire McNamara, long ball down the field. Megan Dowdle with possession. Sends a good ball in for Sarah Barco. Sarah Barco, can she restore parity in this game? I think it's in. It is in, says the umpire. The ball has gone over the bar. Good response from TU Dublin. Sarah Barco on your screen gained the score. 4 times we've been level. You saw Megan Dowdle. It was a great pass because there was no guarantee to find its target, but it did. All square. TU Dublin. Emma Minogue tried to move up the field. Won back by Ciara Ryan for DCU. Leaves it for Niamh Deely. Niamh Deely moves forward. Hand passes for Kate Kenny. Kate Kenny outside the 45-metre line. Went to ground. No foul was coming. Passes to Aisling Gannon. A good first touch from Aisling. Lays the pass off. It was the advancing Cueva Cody that was there, gives it to Kate Kenny, back to Cueva, the TU Dublin players on the ground. Cueva Cody focuses on the action. DCU have an overlap, nearly had an overlap. Abby Flynn with the ball, trying to get the shot. Good defending from Niamh Keenahan and Christine Shanahan. On the ground is Orla O'Keefe for TU Dublin, but play continues on for DCU. Shauna Tracy along the ground, batted down there on that occasion by Megan Dowdle. Can she get a score for them? Megan Dowdle puts it over the bar. We are finishing this first half with a flourish. Megan Dowdle sets up a score, gets another point herself, and here's the score again from halfway out the field. It's TU Dublin 8 points, DCU 7. And the referee, Colin McAllister, blows the half-time whistle in the second of our Electric Ireland Ashbourne Cup semi-finals. And what an entertaining opening 30 minutes that we had. Some great scores on the field, some great battles on it, and mild altercation off it as well, but thankfully nothing came of it. TU Dublin made the better start, going 3 points to 1 in front. Roisin McCormick and Megan Dowdall on target, but DCU, led by Ciara O'Connor, got themselves back into the game. They were level 3 times before Abby Flynn put them in front for the first time, but TU Dublin got the last 2 scores of the game. Megan Dowdall involved in both, setting up one for Sarah Barco. The second she took herself. Concerned for DCU that Ashley McCartney had to go off with an injury. We'll see if she comes back on for the second half. And we are going to take a break for 5 to 10 minutes before we give you live coverage of the second half of this Electric Ireland Ashbourne Cup semi-final. Well, we knew it wouldn't disappoint, and this Dublin derby certainly hasn't. 1 point between the teams. It's the defending champions who lead. The half-time score here in the University of Galway Connacht GA Airdome. TU Dublin in front. TU Dublin 8 points. DCU 7. This is the Electric Ireland Camogie Third Level Championships of 2024. Join the conversation. Hashtag FirstClassRivals on X, formerly known as Twitter. I'm Darren Kelly and welcome back here for the second half of the Ashbourne Cup semi-final. Just one point between the teams at half time. 8-7 to TU Dublin. We'll run through some of the scores in a moment, but as you can see, they're already up and running for the second half. TU Dublin have the ball. Roisin McCormick has the ball. Gets it down in towards the attack towards Sarah Barco. Sarah tried to get it away. She was fouled in the process, and TU Dublin will get a free to try and stretch their advantage. It's been a game played at a very, very strong pace so far. One major hold up, but that has been it. And Roisin McCormick, who has scored 4 points for TU Dublin so far, 2 from play, 2 from frees. About to get her 5th and 3rd free in the game, puts the ball over the bar. 50 seconds into the second half, and it's TU Dublin 9 points, DCU 7. The other scores, Megan Dowdle with 3 points from play. Sarah Barco with a point for herself too. We'll go through the DCU scores in just a moment as TU Dublin win the ball again. They started this game strongly, getting a couple of early points. Long ball down on that occasion is going to be won by Maeve Sennett, the DCU full back. What way will this work out there now is Rose Kelly along the ground, but only as far as the opposing player. Looks like it was Niamh Keenahan again, giving a long drive down the field. 2 players collide, but this time the decision will go DCU's way. But looks like we might be having a hold up in play. 4 frees for Ciara O'Connor for DCU in this game. Other scores include Aisling Gannon, Asha McHardy and Abby Flynn. So you can see there's a DCU player on the ground. Thanks a million to everybody who's been sending us messages there, cheering on your favourite teams. An interesting note we got there at half time, and I did touch on it at one stage in the first half. Ava Deely from Sarsfields in Galway and Niamh Deely from James Stevens in Kilkenny. They are first cousins, and indeed Niamh's father, the Kilkenny Deely, he is from Caltra in County Galway. So thanks a million to Brian Gallagher for that. We hope you're enjoying our coverage here. It's going to be a free out for DCU, but thankfully everybody is okay. And their goalkeeper, Catherine Kavanagh, will restart the action. 2 minutes gone in the second half. TU Dublin again just know how to knock the ball down to the right player. And Gabby Couch will go on the move. Well, it wasn't Gabby Couch, it was Sarah Barco, but she was robbed by Ciara O'Connor. And Ciara O'Connor's on the move here for DCU. And look at the speed of Ciara O'Connor. Gets inside the 40-metre line. Eventually the space closed out in her. And TU Dublin overturned the ball. Gabby Couch is wearing a yellow helmet, and she sends the ball down the field. But it's going to be won by Shauna Tracy, the other of the half-back line I was telling you about from DCU. Ciara Ryan on the right-hand side of the field. Cross-field ball. This could be a good opportunity here now. This could be a great opportunity for Aisling Gannon. Gets inside for a shot. A save. It's gone out for a 45. We've had no goals here today so far, but boy, that was one of the closest. We'll see it in a moment here. Aisling Gannon. Here it is again, the crossfield ball from Ciara Ryan. Aisling Gannon getting inside of range, and it was a great stop there by the goalkeeper, Claire McNamara. So we're going to have a 45. And the 45 to be taken by Ciara O'Connor. Her team 2 points in arrears. Ciara O'Connor on the 45, be her line, puts the ball over the bar. Her 5th of the afternoon. DCU off the mark in the second half. 8 points to DCU, 9 points to TU Dublin. And the short puck out by TU Dublin. Not as smooth as they'd like at the moment. But it's won by Christine Shanahan. She laid the pass off to Niamh Keenahan. But Niamh Keenahan has lost out to Ciara Ryan. Second ball she's won in this half. Leaves it for Abby Flynn. Abby has still on the field of play. No sign of Asha McHardy coming back on yet. You can hear the respective managements telling their players to keep working. They're right beside us here in the commentary box. This is Shauna Tracy. Shauna Tracy with a shot into the hands of the goalkeeper, Claire McNamara for TU Dublin. She finds a teammate and sends the ball out the field. But TU Dublin are bombing balls down, but like the first half, DCU are gradually finding their structure. Ava Deely just losing out on that occasion. Katie McDonald's working hard for TU Dublin. And now with Orla Sennett. Orla Sennett on the move. The pass down towards Sarah Barco. Sarah Barco losing out to the Sarsfields wing back. Her cousin, Niamh Deely, wins the ball for DCU. Sends it up the field, but Gabby Couch has the space of the dome all to herself. Probably could have done better with that ball, but it might break out kindly. The ball has gone to the left and wide. First wide of the second half for DCU. That was from Katie McDonald. Remains a 1 point ball game, 9 points to 8. Favouring TU Dublin. The middle of the park. Kate Kenny. Down the left. DCU feel there's a goal in them. It might work out here for Abby Flynn. Abby Flynn coming inside for DCU. The shot. A goal! A goal for DCU. And it's Abby Flynn that puts the ball into the back of the net. The substitute. And it was Kate Kenny sending it down the left. There's Abby Flynn. She turned inside Sarah Power, got within range and put the ball into the back of the net. And for the first time today, we have a goal in the dome. And it comes to DCU in the 6th minute of the second half. 1-8 to DCU, 9 points to TU Dublin. Katie McDonald sending the ball across the field, but DCU, but they thought they'd clear it to Maeve Sennett, not yet. Can TU Dublin respond? A touch from Roisin McCormick, not to be for her. Jane Cass brings it out a bit, and now to play the far side of the field, and there's a pep in the step of DCU. Emma Tompkins to the middle of the park. Good work by Claire Gannon to slow her down in her tracks, but it hasn't put off the DCU number 10. Sends it forward in the direction of Caoimhe Cody. Caoimhe Cody coming inside towards the 45-metre line. DCU looking for another score, didn't get the contact in that. Good block by Emma Minogue. This though is Kate Kenny. Kate Kenny with a shot. Well, she probably would admit herself she had a quiet first half by her own high standards, but boy, what an impact she's making in the second half. Gets the score from the right. 1-9 to DCU, 9 points to TU Dublin, and there's 3 points between the teams. TU Dublin will not panic yet, but it's won by Niamh Deely. Niamh Deely with a hand pass forward to Emma Tompkins, who played her part in that previous score. Player goes to ground. Free for DCU. And you can hear the supporters, they're really into this game. So 2 players on the ground, but one is tying her lacers. So we'll have a chance to catch our breath. Respective managements, going in with water, giving instructions. DCU have scored 1-2 unanswered to come from 2 points down to lead by 3. So it's on the ground there is Orla O'Keefe for TU Dublin. They're also making a change. So we can tell you that Julia Buckley from Kilmacud Crokes in Dublin is coming on the field to play. And it looks like it's going to be Sarah Barco that's coming off. So TU Dublin make their first change of the game. Orla O'Keefe plays her camogie with Thomastown in Kilkenny. What a run TU Dublin have been on. Purcell Cup champions 2 years ago, Ashbourne Cup champions last year, and now trying to get themselves back into another final. But they have a bit of work to do. So, thankfully, Orla O'Keefe is okay. We'll restart with a free for DCU and Ciara O'Connor, the game's top scorer. Looking for a 6 point, but this will put 2 scores between them. The umpires have a look, but they're happy enough that ball has gone to the left and wide. We'll have to be guilty of 5 wides in the first half. That's DCU's first of the second. 1-9 to DCU, 9 points to TU Dublin. We played 9 minutes of the second half. And Christine Shanahan bringing the ball out the field, gives the pass to Niamh Keenan. Niamh Keenan to Gabby Couch. First touch, lay her down, and DCU are in straight away. Ciara O'Connor is there, brought down to ground. Play continues on. Two more players from each team in the battle. We can see the yellow sliotar. The referee's happy to play on. Niamh Keenan blocked by Ciara Ryan, thinking she hurt her shoulder in the process. And on the move here is Roisin McCormick. Roisin McCormick going to go herself. The pass out towards the left to Megan Dowdall. Megan Dowdall, but you can see the DCU defence making it very, very difficult. Good play there by Jane Cass. This is Katie McDonald. Katie McDonald with a shot. That ball is going to go across the goal to the right and wide. But TU Dublin probably should have played the ball out to the right to Julia Buckley. It looked a better option. They went to the left. And Jane Cass closed out the space. Can DCU punish them? Quiva Cody, can she punish them? Gives it to Emma Tompkins. Emma Tompkins has support from Ciara Ryan. We'll go back to Quiva. Quiva Cody got on the 45-metre line, and eventually the top step. And it's going to be a free out for TU Dublin, who could just do with a score. They haven't scored in 10 minutes. The free is taken down towards the attack from Megan Dowdall. Megan Dowdall, could you get the space for a shot or a pass? DCU, they're marking the key players for TU Dublin. You can see they're reading that well. Roisin McCormick back out. The referee spotted the foul. Free out for DCU. A change there is coming on. This is Ellie Young. She's wearing the number 25 jersey. For TU Dublin. And she comes on for Katie McDonald. Two changes in the attack. Ciara O'Connor with the ball. Gabby Couch working hard. Quiva Cody, both players doing everything they can for their respective colleges. The ball goes out over the line. I think it will be a TU Dublin ball. That is the decision. Orla Gray, but in the way there is Shauna Tracy, having a big impact in the second half. Play happening on the TU Dublin 45-metre line. 3 points between the teams. 12 and a half minutes gone in the second half, but Shauna Tracy wins the ball, tries to send it down to Abby Flynn. Won't come for Abby, but it might come for Rose Kelly. Good defending again by Orla Gray. She's done very, very well in this game. Roisin McCormick coming out the field. Roisin McCormick, long ball down towards the attack. Hoping Ellie Young can get a touch on that. And there to the rescue is Niamh Deely of DCU. But the steps go against her. And TU Dublin will get an opportunity to end their drought that's now lasted 12 minutes. And if Roisin McCormick can put this over the bar, we're back to a 2-point ball game. Roisin McCormick, who got the winning free last year. Takes the free, puts the ball over the bar. It's back to a 2-point ball game. The 14th minute of the second half. TU Dublin 10 points, DCU 1-9. The first semi-final was close. The second semi-final is close. And again, it's Orla Gray. She'll be in the conversation later on, no doubt. Roisin McCormick on the left-hand side. Sends it down the field. Goes out over the line. So it's going to be a sideline ball for DCU. Taken along the ground by Karen Tompkins. Karen and Emma, the sisters from Kilrush. That's in Wexford. Down the field, Abby Flynn. She's gotten the goal. She was brought on to do a job and has done it well so far. That's the DCU number 17. They have the ball again, the far side of the field. An opportunity here as Aisling Gannon just couldn't get the space to get the pass off. Lays the pass off for Rose Kelly. That'd be a great score if she gets it, but not to be. That ball has gone to the right and wide. Second wide of the second half, 7 in total. Ellie Young down the other end of the field. DCU trying to walk this ball out over the line, and they do. We're just inside the final quarter of this Electric Ireland Ashbourne Cup Camogie semi-final of 2024. It's DCU 1-9, TU Dublin 10 points. Abby Flynn, the goal, the difference between the teams. Are the champions of 2022 going to knock out the champions of 2023? There's a lot to play for yet, and nothing has been decided. The referee has been blown the whistle more in this half, spotting technical fouls. So we're going to throw it in here. It's now a foul, of course. There's a change for DCU. I just confirm if it's Rose Kelly that's gone off in a moment. But it is Rose Kelly that's gone off. So we'll tell you who's on in a moment, but we're watching them on the attack. This is Emma Tompkins. Emma Tompkins on the move. I'm not exactly too sure who she was sending that pass to, but it wasn't one of her teammates. An opportunity again maybe for Ciara Ryan. TU Dublin, no, they cannot give away another major. They've worked hard, got caught for the one, but there has been other goal scoring opportunities for DCU in this game. Two great rivals, first class rivals. Put a hashtag in front of that and you'll be with us for the conversation. The ball is broken out for Caoimhe Cody. Caoimhe Cody! And Caoimhe Cody puts the ball over the bar, and there's 3 points between them again. 110 to 10 points to DCU. I can tell you that Emma Shortall from the Clara Club in Kilkenny was the player that came on for DCU, replacing Rose Kelly. TU Dublin need a score. Foul on Megan Dowdle. So it's going to be a free in. That's what TU Dublin need to do, just to respond. So Roisin McCormick. Roisin McCormick with the free, doing what she needs to do to keep her team in this game. 18th minute gone in the second half, and it's 110 to DCU, 11 points to TU Dublin. Catherine Kavanagh, the DCU goalkeeper, sends it down the middle of the park, touched there by Claire Gannon. Claire Gannon for TU Dublin, out the left. Can they get themselves back within range? A crossfield ball into the hands of the goalkeeper, Catherine Kavanagh. And Catherine Kavanagh will send it down the field. This is won by Aisling Gannon. Aisling Gannon outside the 45-metre line, sends the ball across. This is what they were trying to do the last time. Kate Kenny was the intended target. Been well chaperoned there by Orla O'Keefe and by Gabby Couch. Gives it a cross, but it's won by Orla Sennett for TU Dublin. And TU Dublin will bring it out to the 45-metre line. Long ball down for Megan Dowdle. Megan Dowdle for TU Dublin. This is a good ball if it works out. Just got away from Ellie Young. Well, it hasn't got away from Ellie Young. It should have got away from Ellie Young. She's getting inside her range. There might have been a free in there, but not given. TU Dublin are not done yet. Kerry Finnegan gives the pass off to Julia Buckley, and it comes off the upright. Down. Maeve Sennett trying to win the ball for DCU. Does get it out to Ciara O'Connor. And Ciara O'Connor will send it down the field again for DCU. Down in the direction of the substitute, Emma Shortall. Emma Shortall on the move, and there is a 1-on-1 situation. If there's a Portugal goers have the shot. Great save from the goalkeeper. Now for the first time, Claire McNamara has made the save for TU Dublin. And here we go again. But the goalkeeper won't be happy with her defence. This was the move in from Emma Shortall. Change for DCU. Emma Tompkins has gone off. So we confirm who's gone on for a moment. Just over 10 minutes remaining in this game. The referee giving a free out, you would feel. There'll be a bit of injury time on top of that as well. So TU Dublin and the management there getting onto them to just get on with it. We're the team behind. Orla Gray steps up, showing her leadership. Sends it down. This is won by Caoimhe Cody. Caoimhe Cody just held the hurl out there and was challenged by Kerry Finnegan. It might work out nonetheless, because this is a shot at the post into the hands of the goalkeeper. It came from Ciara O'Connor. It landed with Claire McNamara. Here in front of us, ball is won by Shauna Tracy. Good block down there by Julia Buckley of TU Dublin. Going to be a sideline cut right in front of us here in the commentary box. Takes the ball in the direction of Ciara Ryan, but it might fall for Kate Kenny. Kate Kenny gets away from Orla O'Keefe. Kate Kenny is on the move. Can she help put DCU out of reach? Not to be if Emma Minogue has anything to say about it. She's played the reserve role for TU Dublin. Gives the ball to Claire Gannon. Claire Gannon down the field, down towards Megan Dowdle. Megan Dowdle on the left hand side here. Can she get within range? She was fouled in the process. Jane Cass wasn't giving her any space, but TU Dublin will get the free in. And it'll be an opportunity for Roisin McCormack to bring this back to a 1-point ball game. Roisin McCormack with 7 points in this match. Eight minutes to go. Roisin McCormack puts the free over the bar, and there's only 1 point between them here in the University of Galway Connacht GAA Airdome. 12 points to TU Dublin. 110 to DCU. Ciara O'Connor, the captain of DCU, on the right, taking it by the scruff of the neck, going for the shot. They haven't made a decision yet, the umpires, and they say it's gone wide. The first game didn't go to extra time. Will this one go to extra time? We will see. But still, plenty of hurling remaining in this game. As Shauna Tracy gets a touch there for DCU. But there's two TU Dublin jerseys there. Caoimhe Cody on the ground, trying to do something with it. Ciara Ryan moving the ball forward. That's an excellent take by Sarah Power. Gives the ball off for Emma Minogue. Foul committed. And TU Dublin will have a free, and I'll be interested to see if Roisin McCormack fancies having a look at this. Emma Minogue, the player on the ground. She's one of their 5 rising stars last year. Primarily playing in midfield. She's playing in the holding role, if you want to call it that, in this game. Should be a big loss, but she looks like she'll be okay. The clock continues to tick away. Roisin McCormack to take this free. Nobody wants to take their eyes off this. There's players down to the right. You can't see them on screen at the moment, but there is another game taking place in the Dome afterwards. The Cornwall Willigon final between University of Galway and University of Limerick. This is Roisin McCormack's free. And the sides are level here in the Electric Ireland Ashbourne Cup semi-final. Roisin McCormack, she fancied it and she went for it from her own half of the field. And for the first time in the second half, it's all square. 13 points to TU Dublin. 110 to DCU, level for the 5th time overall. And do TU Dublin have the bite in them now to go chase this victory? Orla Senna with the ball, lays the pass off. 3 DCU players were there to block down Ellie Young. One of them was Ciara O'Connor, and Ciara O'Connor wins the free. And you would wonder now, will Ciara go, anything you can do, I can do better, and have a go herself? Niamh Deely has the ball. She might decide to take this. And just a bit of concern there for Ciara O'Connor. But she's okay. Niamh Deely will take this free for DCU. It's only been 8 minutes since they scored, but it feels like an eternity. They conceded the last 3 scores. Who will face University of Limerick in the Ashbourne Cup final tomorrow? Niamh Deely with a long ball down and towards the attack, trying to find Kate Kenny. Not to be for Kate. Push there. Play continues on. The referee happy there was a fair 50-50 ball. And TU Dublin will bring it down the field. Kerry Finnegan will long drive down. Touchdown by Julia Buckley. TU Dublin. Ellie Young trying to work away inside, but DCU have closed out the space. To their full back, Maeve Sennett. We've a Cody with a touch again. But Roisin McCormack has the ball. Roisin McCormack goes for the shot. And Roisin McCormack puts the ball over the bar. And she is really stepping up in the last few minutes of this game to inspire her team. It's now 14 points to TU Dublin. 110 to the DCU. That was Roisin McCormack's 10th point in this match. They lead by 1. Inside the final 5 minutes, Gabby Couch. Another strong player in this game. And she wins the free. She's directly set up 2 scores in this game already as Gabby Couch. Roisin McCormack doesn't miss much. And again, when needed by TU Dublin, she's not missing much. To put 2 between them. Roisin McCormack with the free. The umpire has a look. I think he likes it. He does like it. The ball has gone over the bar. The TU Dublin supporters raise their voices because it's 15 points to 110 as TU Dublin are making a substitution with just over 3 minutes to go. Anna Sullivan from St. Vincent's in Dublin is coming on the field of play, and it looks like it's Kerry Finnegan that will be going off. Will she lead her team into an Ashbourne Cup final tomorrow? We will see. There's still plenty of camogie to be played. Plenty of time for DCU to save this. But TU Dublin will get the last 5 scores in this match. The pass to Ciara Ryan. Ciara Ryan sends the ball in towards the house, looking for Emma Shortall, but it's won by Christine Shanahan. Gone out over the line, the far side of the field. It's going to be a DCU ball. So you can see there now, DCU doubt to be going for a direct score from here. Played along the ground, but that didn't work out, and it's cut off by Roisin McCormack again, back in defence to help out. Gets it down towards the attack, trying to create that bit of space for the substitutes. Anna Sullivan with the ball. The referee says went in, and it's going to be a free out. Niamh Deely down the field. Abby Flynn was there for DCU, but it's won again by TU Dublin. Megan Dowdall directly involved in 6 scores in this game. Ciara Ryan wins the ball for DCU. Gives the pass across. This is good play, Kate Kenny. But interrupting there is Niamh Keenan, the number 9 for TU Dublin. Just over a minute of normal time remaining in the Electric Ireland's Ashbourne Cup semi-final. The referee is claiming that a TU Dublin player touched the ball in the ground, so DCU are going to have a free in. And Ciara O'Connor to bring this back to a 1-point ball game. There has been a couple of stops. There will be time. We are inside the final minute. You can see the scoreboard, the top left of your screen, or the official scoreboard here. Ciara O'Connor puts the ball over the bar. 1 between them in the second semi-final. And University of Limerick are none the wiser about who they will play in the final. Will it be TU Dublin, the defending champions? Will it be DCU, their predecessors? We'll find out in the next few minutes. But TU Dublin have the ball again, and it's sent down the field. Goes out over the line. You can hear the support throughout. Ciara Ryan with the ball for DCU. Long drive down towards the goal. Into the hands of the goalkeeper, Claire McNamara. And they said it's a wide ball. DCU don't agree. But wide is the result. And straight out towards Gabby Couch. Gets away from Gabby. Ciara Ryan will have another go. Ciara Ryan sends it across the field towards Abby Flynn. Abby Flynn just got cut out there at the last moment. It might have been Niamh Keenan. Either way, we'll watch the action. Orla Sennett towards the middle of the park. Gabby Couch down to Megan Dowdle. Megan Dowdle goes for the shot at the post. That's going to go to the right and wide. The game is not over yet. We're only the first minute of added time. No signal how much we'll be playing. What we can tell you is that we're still playing. And TU Dublin lead DCU by 15 points to 111. That's 15 points to 14 in anyone's language. A TU Dublin player has gone to ground. Play continues on. The referee wants to see the action. The action is with Roisin McCormick down the far side of the field against Ava Deely. And the ball goes out over the line. It'll be a DCU ball. TU Dublin players are getting in position, but they're playing with 14 at the moment. We have a sub warming up here in front of us. Jennifer Moore from Good Counsel in Dublin will be entering the field of play shortly for TU Dublin. Are they going to get back to the final? Well, there is a hold up to add to the drama, add to the suspense. Sarah Power looks to be the player that's on the ground, but she's okay. She's back on her feet. As you can see in your screen, it's a DCU sideline ball being taken by Ava Deely. Down the right, two players scramble for the ball. None of them have it. TU Dublin have it. Sarah Power back in possession. Niamh Keenan drives the ball down towards the space. They're lacking the bodies down there, and DCU might get another go to save this game. Jane Cass with the pass off to Maeve Sennett. Maeve Sennett was fouled in the process, and DCU will get their free. And this will be the free to level the game and possibly bring us to extra time. So Ciara O'Connor, can she guarantee us another 20 minutes of camogie here in the Dome in Bacon, just outside Ballyhonus in County Mayo? Ciara O'Connor with the free. It's looking, is it tailing? It has tailed to the right and wide. 10th wide of the game for DCU. Will they get another opportunity? 3 minutes have been played. There's 1 point between them. What dramatic semi-finals we've had here today. No, it is indicating it's all over, and Technological University Dublin are through to the Electric Ireland Ashbourne Cup final for 2024 by a 1 point game in the end. It finished TU Dublin 15 points, DCU 111. A game that was level on 5 occasions, but at half-time, TU Dublin led by 8 points to 7. Roisin McCormick, who scored all but 4 of theirs, 11 points in this game, made it 9 points to 7 before DCU came thundering back into the game. Abby Flynn with a goal, Ciara O'Connor and Kate Kenny also on target, and they led by 3 points until the final 12 minutes of the game. But 5 scores in a row. 5 scores, all from your player of the match, Roisin McCormick, gave TU Dublin a 2 point advantage. DCU had chances, they had goal opportunities as well, and TU Dublin's goalkeeper Claire McNamara had a great game. Ciara O'Connor got one free, but the other one went against her. The dream for her comes to an end, and TU Dublin will go for back-to-back Ashbourne Cup titles tomorrow. They've won this game by a point. We'll head down and try and get a word with the player of the match, but the final score here again in the second of our Electric Ireland Ashbourne Camogie Cup semi-finals. It's TU Dublin into the final by 1 point. TU Dublin 15 points, TCU 111. Thank you very much and welcome back here. Delighted to be joined by the player of the match, Roisin McCormack. And Roisin, first things first, congratulations. That was one battle out there, but you're back in the Ashbourne Cup final.
Yeah, I'm in a wee bit of disbelief right now. It was a tough match. We were down there. DCU went on to get a goal, and I didn't think we were going to be able to claw it back, but fortunately we just somehow clicked midway through the last 10 minutes there, and thankfully it went our way. And now just to kind of get the bodies ready for tomorrow.
It was a Dublin derby, a battle that we knew wouldn't disappoint, and it didn't. But I suppose the key thing, and we're talking about the end of a 1-point ball game, but the key thing is at the start of both halves, but especially the end of both halves, he picked up big scores.
Oh no, definitely. Megan, Ellie, Kerry, everyone played their skin out. DCU had that extra player in the back line as well, so we were finding it tough at stages to kind of get by. It was like a brick wall, but fortunately it went our way there, and we were able to claw a few in. But look, Battle of Dublin is what you're right. We all know each other. You would typically say we're the rivals. We're both in the north side of Dublin, but no, great match and fair play to DCU. It's always going to be a tough game against them. So. Yeah.
And they had the free there at the end to bring extra time. You got a winning free last year in the final. You would feel for Ciara O'Connor when you miss a big moment like that.
No, I know. I know myself. Being under them frees. Say, look at last year. I think I hit 5 wide before I hit that last one over. It's just kind of the luck of the game, and I suppose a bit of composure. But look, Ciara's a great player, and you don't want to be standing over something like that when so much is on your shoulders. But no, thankfully we were the ones tipping them over the day. But yeah.
Well, I'll give a couple more questions. I want to let you get back to the team because we are talking about a semi-final. But while you're the person with us here as well, there was many outstanding performances for your team. I just want to give a shout out to Gabby Couch around the middle, Megan Dowdle, who we've mentioned, your goalkeeper as well, Claire McNamara, a couple of important saves, and also Orla Gray, who I felt did a great game of fullback.
No, I know it's easy to look at me and say, oh look, she got the scores, she played very well, but I think there's a lot of work that goes on the back line, the midfield line that goes unnoticed. Gabby, I would love to see the amount of miles she put in today, and them little legs of hers, and then Orla Gray, just back from an ACL, and look at the way she's playing. You wouldn't even think she was out for a year. And Claire just back from an ACL as well. Don't even know if she's got the all clear yet. But here she put in some.
She doesn't know.
Well, she's stopping the ball's going into the net, so I'm not complaining now. So yeah, hopefully, body's ready for tomorrow, and they can put in the same amount of work.
And that's the final question before I let you go back. Personal Cup champions 2 years ago, Ashbourne Cup champions last year. Obviously, there's still a job to do. A big match at 4 o'clock tomorrow against University of Limerick.
Yeah, look, UL, they have plenty of medals in their trophy drawer, so we're not going to take this match lightly. We know we had a wee scan over the match just before we come in there, and it was a tight match. And UCC beat us in the league, and we know the challenge is up for us. So hopefully, just the growth and the experience that we have now can hopefully pay off tomorrow.
Well, Roisin, we wish you the best luck tomorrow. Well done here today. You are the player of the match, but well done to your team. 1-point victors against DCU, and congratulations.
Thank you very much, Darren.
That was Roisin McCormack there chatting to us at the end of what a day we've had here in the University of Galway Connacht GAA Airdome. We said it from the very start of our broadcast here on the Electric Ireland YouTube channel that these two games would not disappoint, and most certainly they didn't. We have two teams now that have qualified for the Electric Ireland Ashbourne Cup final tomorrow. The defending champions, Technological University of Dublin, who you've just seen there with a 1-point victory over DCU, will take on University of Limerick. Earlier on, UL beat UCC by 16 points to 14. We thought that game was going to go to extra time. Here, it nearly did in the second game. A late free, a 1-point ball game, but TU Dublin held out to get it done in 60 minutes, and they are through to the final. If the entertainment we have tomorrow is half as good as what we had today, then if you can't be up here at the Connacht GAA Centre of Excellence to enjoy the action, make sure you join us here before 2 o'clock tomorrow with myself and Killian Whelan for live coverage of the Purcell and Ashbourne Cup finals. In the Purcell Cup final, it'll be University of Galway against SETU Carlow. That is at 2 o'clock. And then at 4 o'clock tomorrow, who will be the Electric Ireland Ashbourne Cup champions of 2024? Will it be University of Limerick looking for their first title in 4 years, or TU Dublin, first time winners last year? Are they about to make it back to back? Our thanks to Dave and Ger from the team in Entry here for our broadcast here today. We hope you enjoyed our coverage throughout the afternoon. We look forward to bringing you more again here tomorrow. I'm Darren Kelly, and as you can see here in the Dome, we have winners and we have losers as well. That's the way it works. But the result of our second Ashbourne Cup semi-final, TU Dublin are back in the final. They beat DCU by 1 point. The final score, TU Dublin 15 points, DCU 111.